It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Audiences everywhere are experiencing the most horrifying film of the year. It. The latest adaptation of Stephen King's seminal masterpiece. It. Our favorite adolescent heroes known as the Losers Club are back. But they will be squaring off against the demonic clown Pennywise. This time they'll face...
me, Pennywise's girlfriend.
Pennywise has a girlfriend?
In the tradition of she-wolf, she-creature, and the astounding she-monster, it's... She-It. She-It. S-H-E-I-T.
Oh, she-it!
If you don't know fear, then you don't know she-it. Grown-ups, don't believe them.
Mom, I'm telling you the truth. She-It is real. I saw her.
Aw, you wouldn't know She-It from Shinola.
She-It. And those that do believe them won't help.
Sheriff, please, can't you do something?
Kid, I'm too old for this she-it.
She-It. Nor do they seem to care.
But Principal Russell, dozens of children are missing.
Yeah, it happens.
So once again, these courageous kids must stand up against a monstrous foe themselves.
Okay, here's where she lives. The old brick She-It house. Come on, let's get her.
Bill, you think you can kill me?
Oh, right. Time to destroy this
Say it, Bill.
Time to destroy this clown.
Sure, destroy her, but how?
You'll never defeat me.
All right, that's it. Take that.
That's it, Beverly. Push her into that exhaust vent.
Oh, now the she-it's gonna hit the fan.
Oh, gross. There's pieces of she-it everywhere. Oh, I'm got in my mouth.
Good thing we didn't step in it.
The classics. She-It. Rated R for nearly bad language and excessive childishness.
Uh-oh, I pooped. Can we take that again?
Hello and welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. Ladies. There they are. And there's Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
And there's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
He's over there in the performance room. There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
There's Ace Cosby.
Chick.
I am Chick McGee. And here's Tom Griswold over there on the ones and the twos, mixing it up for us. Isn't that what they say? The DJs? Or
Ones and the twos.
Ones and the twos, the numbers, the volumes.
Oh, I
for the
had
volume.
no idea.
Yeah.
If that's a thing.
I think it's a thing.
Never heard that. Enjoying the She-It knockoff. And we have a news story essentially involving it coming up.
Aye.
The famous clown.
Terrifying.
And, we have that clown in the news today.
And still, one of the funniest real-life stories I've ever heard, that Josh went to see it with a couple of friends. And Josh, at one point, looked at this lady and said, she's a known talker at movies. Is that right? Is that the convention?
Yeah.
And Josh looked at her and goes, now, look, this is very important to me. I've been waiting for this movie to come out. I really think this is going to be something. So please try to refrain. And the first scene is a kitty cat.
They show a cat
walking through the streets or something.
as loud as anything in the whole. Oh. I went, well, this is just not, it's not going to happen.
She's not,
I gotta wait till
she's not the woman for you.
No.
That quickly established.
I have to wait. Yeah.
Was that a pretty good version of that book? Did you like the cinematic version of?
Yeah, I liked it. It was entertaining. Yeah. Yeah.
How about the second one? Any good?
Also entertaining. Yeah, I didn't find them particularly scary, but they were entertaining.
See the TV miniseries back in the day?
Sure. I remember being
pretty
young and watching that.
We do have a clown, an it-type clown in the news coming up today. Also coming up in sports.
Sports. Hey, if you're a 100-win baseball team this year, you're out of the playoffs, kids.
Whoops.
Well, you got the Orioles, the Diamondbacks, the Dodgers, all win 100 games. They're gone ski. And the Rays are gone. They won 99. It's amazing, Tom. We're down to the Final Four. You got the Rangers and the Astros and the Phillies and the Diamondbacks. Final Four in Major League Baseball.
It's all about timing.
It's all about
you got to be good now.
Yes.
There you go. We also. Oh, but I forgot to say. I'm sorry. That was a special request for a guy driving a truck right now named Paul. He is in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And he has been driving a truck. He's on his way to Ohio right now.
Michigan, huh?
I did not select this letter. This is from Mike Mark.
Well,
wanted to hear a little bit of
Mark knows what the score is. Okay.
Broadcast. We have a news story coming up about if you have a dog that is what is the word? Coprophagic? Is that the one?
Eats their own poop?
Yeah. There's an explanation for that in science that we'll be reviewing later today.
What would it take for you to try just to give it a shot? I wonder what this does taste like.
You know something? I don't need to do that. I
don't think it would be dangerous for us to do that, right?
Probably could be some worms. I don't know. That's not what the story is about, but we'll get to that coming up. Yesterday, a funny thing happened to me. When you walk your dog in my neighborhood, it's the proper thing to do. You take those biodegradable bags.
Certainly, I take I've got the Ziploc bags. I take the 1 pound size. I love those. The big, and they can handle 2 or 3 movements.
But the way it works is you got to go. You put them on your hand like a glove, go down, and then you immediately reverse them, tie them off, and
no, you put them on your hand inside out like a glove. And then you reach down and pick it up. And
that's if you're using a Ziploc. I use a biodegradable bag. But, the larger point is...
You don't keep all of your movements? You must not love your dogs.
No, the larger point is, at my house, I have a very old, large fan that sits on the floor. It's really gigantic.
I remember you being very excited that you were buying this fan. Do you remember this?
It's
like a box fan?
No.
It's
much
a garage fan, like an industrial fan.
Wow. It's like...
it's an industrial fan.
It looks like a big around as a tractor tire.
Holy cow.
It's a big fan. It's great.
The back tires.
Moves the air around. I like to have air circulating in my garage.
If you want to have a conversation, you have to talk like this.
But I have it propped by the door, and then that door leads out to where the air conditioner is.
Okay.
And out there I have I went on the air mentioning this. I have a special box designed for the dog poop. Mm-hmm. Put the bags in there and it reduces the smell. Someone suggested this and it's terrific. It's great.
Oh, that's right.
So I got back from a long walk yesterday and I was kind of in a rush, so I didn't want to have to go around the fan and into the area where the AC was to put it in the box.
Yeah.
So I threw it.
Uh-oh.
As you know, my right arm isn't what it used to be. I was in a motorcycle accident. My right arm is a little bit iffy. And literally, the poop hit the fan.
Oh,
no. Actually, fortunately, there wasn't much damage.
Good. Yeah, I would hope.
Yeah, it was in the bag still. But I thought, boy, that was close.
That was one of those. That's one of those. Who came up with that for the first time? And it's really stuck.
The fan, yeah.
Yeah, crap hit the fan, right?
That
was the first one.
It's a great analogy.
Descriptive.
Yeah. It describes a situation in which, oh boy, we got
this mess just got messier. Going wrong.
This is everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with this. In any event, I'm looking forward to today's show. We have some very interesting stuff in the news, including a couple things for you, Josh.
Okay.
Besides the clown, the it clown, we have a sighting of Bigfoot. I know you're a big Bigfoot believer. Also, we have a story that Pat. You remember the guy you had that had the pickle in the wrong place on the porch
down in Florida? Yeah, of course. How can I forget?
Whoa. Pickle in the wrong place.
Yeah. Well, we don't need to elaborate. We have a similar situation in the state of Michigan.
If you ask the guy, it wasn't in the wrong place. Exactly where he wanted it.
He'd waited for a very long time.
So that's
you
coming.
You have a pickle on your Christmas tree? Pickle ornament?
I don't. That's a thing, right?
That's a thing, yeah.
I was not aware.
Have you ever
of
heard of that?
No. I've heard you talk about it before. Is it a real pickle or is it an ornament that looks like a pickle?
It's a Christmas tree ornament pickle made of whatever Christmas tree ornaments are. It's not a real pickle.
That's a fair question, I think.
What about popcorn? You string popcorn?
We did that.
You did? Really?
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never known anybody that actually did it.
Yeah, we did it as a kid once.
We do it with cranberries.
The Christmas tree is full of mice.
Yeah.
Well, the mice have to have a Christmas too. All right, kids.
And I did have a situation in which my dog Duffy did pee on the Christmas tree.
Oh.
He walked in. Well, look at this indoor plumbing. Boom.
Boom.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what we had to.
Not a fan. Not on the holiday season. Huh?
What about that angel hair? That's how I found out I'm allergic to fiberglass. It's the only thing I'm allergic to in the world. My grandmother loved. You heard of angel hair?
So thin.
Everywhere.
Wispy.
It would get everywhere. You're right.
It gives kind of the Christmas tree is supposed to give it a soft focus or something.
No thanks.
She loved.
And I've never heard the term until recently. I've got to be careful saying this. Wet my lips.
Oh boy.
Flocking.
Yeah. Flock the tree.
You,
sure.
Yeah, you
Never heard that.
Again, flock. Pat, it looks like it's been dipped in white cream.
Oh.
Ever seen one of those?
No.
Yeah, it's a.
No, it's
Not in my neighborhood.
Like an artificial snow?
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes in a can now, and you spray it.
It's in a flocking can.
What?
Yeah, and you go and you take the flocking tree. No, you take the tree and flock it. See, this is dangerous territory.
Did your mother flock?
Apparently, there are four of us. No, we did not flock our tree. But
there was gunplay in my family on a Christmas.
Is that right?
At my grandmother's.
Maybe we should save this for a post-Thanksgiving show.
My mom has 6 brothers and sisters, and one of the sisters' husbands evidently was wanted. And he shows up with a gun. And, he didn't take any hostages. But,
okay.
So that is
good to know.
And as he was cuffed and being led away, he said, "God bless us, everyone." I remember that. So that was good.
Thank you, Uncle Tim.
All righty.
Coming up, we have orgasms in the news.
Well, I can't think of anything that would bring more people back more effectively than telling them about orgasms.
Maybe hockey scores.
Those do feel pretty good.
Maybe hockey scores.
Stab at Josh. He didn't even hear it.
I heard it.
No, he heard it.
What do you want me? What did you want me to do with it?
That's the question.
I wanted you to go. How dare you?
Okay, we did that yesterday, and we barely recovered.
Yeah, okay,
all right,
fine.
so let's just move ahead.
We do have the first game over in the NFL for
and I got it right
for Week 6.
And look carefully.
Final score, please.
The Chiefs won last night, 19-8.
And the spread was
10 in the hook, 10.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do they know?
How do they flock and know?
That's flock, like flocking a Christmas tree.
Don't know. Very clear. Thank you, Tom.
You're going to want to be
at home,
safe
by
and
myself.
secure, getting ready for Thanksgiving. Getting ready for Halloween. We're early this year. It's happening.
What are we getting ready for? Christmas. We're talking about Christmas, too. SimpliSafe, the do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself home security system. And SimpliSafe has their brand new proprietary, revolutionary home monitoring innovation. Yeah, you know what I mean. 24/7 live guard protection is what it is. Designed to help stop crime in real time. And if you think about it, isn't that the best way? If an intruder breaks into your home, SimpliSafe professional monitoring agents can actually see, speak to, and deter them through SimpliSafe's new Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera, stopping them cold in their tracks. 24/7 live guard protection made possible by the new Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera, available with the Fast Protect monitoring plan. It's the only indoor security camera that can trigger the alarm and instantly deter intruders with a built-in siren. Install your way, do it yourself like I did in about a half hour, or you can have a SimpliSafe technician set it up for you. Either way, it's so easy to protect your home. And for a limited time, we have a deal for you, of course. Get 20% off your new system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Visit SimpliSafeTom.com right now. That's SimpliSafeTom.com. Do it now before you forget. There's no safe like SimpliSafe.
And it's very important. Don't forget those carbon monoxide detectors, especially with winter coming around. And you want smoke alarms, fire alarms, extremely important and real easy to install with SimpliSafe. And don't forget, they've got those pros now happy to help you install it. Read the reviews. SimpliSafe, it's the best. SimpliSafeTom.com. As we mentioned, coming up, a little bit of NFL news.
And hockey scores. We will have hockey scores.
And orgasm in the news. Right. Ladies, we'll find out what that's all about. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, this is Ron.
It's Cosby. Here he is with his joke of the day.
What did the judge say when the skunk came into the courtroom?
Oh! What did the judge say when the skunk came into the courtroom?
Odor in the court.
That'll be getting told in courts throughout the country.
Odor in the court.
Oh, man.
I was part of the team that launched the first low salt, low sugar peanut butter into the category. It was called Simply Jif. It was targeted towards diabetics. I wanted to call it type 2 peanut goo, but yeah, of course you don't feel good, Greg. You ate an entire rotisserie chicken at 11:30 at night. You shoved the whole thing in your fat face in 6 minutes, Greg. I think you ate the rubber band that holds the legs together. I mean, come on. My birth certificate? That document is 54 years old. I also don't have the Declaration of Independence. Because I don't know if you've ever seen an organic peanut butter kid go off the deep end. It is not pretty. Okay, these kids, they spend 18 years eating it, then they go off to college. They have one bite of a Jif sandwich. 6 weeks later, they're passed out on a park bench with Nutter Butters all over their face.
This is Bob Cavoyan for Channel 13 in a special Olympic moment. We are going to recreate the very first time the torch was ever run in history.
Cut! The monkey's got no gloves on. Where are the monkey gloves?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I didn't have the gloves on. Sorry.
Now we're going to recreate the very first time the torch was run in history.
Cue the monkey. I'm not a monkey. I'm a gorilla. There's a difference. Cut. I didn't say I didn't know what you wanted. I know what you want. Mm-hmm. I can't do it.
Why can't you do it?
I can't go in the woods.
Why?
I have sensitive skin. I just can't do it.
Sensitive skin. You're wearing a gorilla suit. I was just in the woods. Anybody can go in the woods.
Have you ever been bitten by a mosquito? Possibly a carpenter ant?
You don't want the gig? If you don't want to do this...
I didn't say I didn't want the gig.
Tony Siragusa from the Colts. Tony Siragusa said, I can do this.
Siragusa cannot...
He wanted the role of the gorilla.
He cannot touch my gorilla.
Yeah, well, he didn't even need the suit, okay?
I was just kind of curious if you'd done any straight, sort of. And now this from ABC News.
Oh,
No?
I'd like to.
Mm-hmm.
BBC News in London. I'm Lakshmi Singh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now a word from Haifa. James Pettigrew.
Mm-hmm. See, you can do it.
I could do it, sure.
Sounds a little sarcastic, but...
Yes, well, then to actually get all the words not all jumbly-wumbly, I think that's the problem. I'd have to have a constant script.
Yeah.
I think I'd have problems talking off the cuff intelligently about world issues.
Yeah. Well, that's why you're here.
Yes, exactly.
And now, the latest from Greece.
Yes.
With Maria Bamford.
In
English!
I'd like to order dessert with milk, please.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I could say something in Hindi. Ki hale kuta vermilangi. Hello, dog. Goodbye.
That's what I got out of 4 years of Spanish.
Yeah.
Hola.
Dog, goodbye.
Oh, it's hi, Frank. Hello. Hola, Paco. Que tal? Yeah.
Very handy, very handy.
Yeah.
Do you speak a foreign language?
I went to a meetup group where you're supposed to learn Spanish, but no one was a fluent speaker, so we ended up speaking sort of pretend Spanish, like,
sí, no, ay.
It's like, oh my God, I'm really good at pretend languages.
Yeah, great.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course...
Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Big Skin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
Parking. It's Crazy Ernie's going out of business sale. Everything must be Fergler's Hardware Store. If Fergler's doesn't have it, you don't Fergin need it.
Hi, I'm Ernie Fergler.
He's Ernie Fergler. If you don't come buy some stuff today, he'll kick your ass. Be there.
Hi, this is Rodney Carrington, and you are listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
I actually have a sexual fantasy associated with the earthquake.
Go.
All right, woke chick up. In my fantasy, I am making love to this woman.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, she feels the earth move beneath her.
Ah, yes.
And then she rolls over on top of me and shields me from debris. Safety first, everybody. Safety first.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's
cow.
a good day's work, everybody.
This is Bob and Tom Radio.
Triskaidekaphobia, something like that? Isn't that right? The fear of Friday the 13th? Okay, thanks, everybody.
I never heard of that. Look it up.
It's the Bob and Tom Show. I don't think I got that right, the phobia right. I'm close. There's Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold. Chick. There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
I am Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. It looks like you're sewing over here. What are you doing?
Oh, just shaking the shirt off, getting the lint or whatever.
It's 2 sizes too big for you.
Oh, it's
I love you, buddy, but you
roomy.
need to...
Chick, you nailed it.
Is it triskaidekaphobia?
Yes.
No kidding?
Yeah.
Is it the number 13 or Friday the 13th?
This one is actually the fear of Friday the 13th.
Oh,
yeah.
Maybe it is 13, yeah.
Oh,
but
sorry.
Yeah, is it just the number 13?
No, it is just the number 13. The fear of Friday the 13th, parakevidec.
Yeah,
it's you got this.
This is a tough, yeah.
Don't worry about it. Just forget about it. It's just a nice Friday. We're going to have fun.
Oh.
Okay?
You know, some hotels don't have a 13th floor. You know that? Some planes don't have a 13th row.
Some hotels aren't open on Fridays.
That's
for the
right.
fear of...
yeah, you can't check out. Hotel California, you can check in anytime you want, but you can't leave.
No, you can never leave.
Enough of this. We're supposed to be having fun.
Chick-fil-A's not open on Sunday.
Well,
they're leaving money on the table.
Man, that is...
They should rent it to somebody else for Sunday. You run it and keep the money.
they are losing money on a Sunday.
Okay. That is.
I mean, I'm as liberal as they come, but if they were open on Sunday, I'd have a hard time not going to get me some...
It is delicious.
Some of that Chick-fil-A.
We have something coming up in the sad realm of news, but there's no need to get to that right away.
Let's look forward to that.
No, we do have an NFL game from last night. We are on week 6 of professional football, National Football League. You can still enter our competition to win the Big Green Egg.
And Taylor Swift was there. And Ace?
They're not dating.
I was laughing. I woke up last night laughing at what Jess said when you said that. And Jess looked at you and goes, you know, it's really important to you that they're not dating.
I want to be right.
Why is that? Yeah. So
I don't care. So
yeah, right.
I may have to sit through that movie tonight.
She was in the box.
I would pay to see that.
Yeah,
people dancing around you. And
yeah, they go crazy. I mean,
apparently it's sold $100 million worth of advance tickets. It's the most ever in the history of movies. The Taylor Swift concert movie tonight.
Oh, it's a concert movie. Okay.
Yeah. The movie tickets are what the concert tickets should cost. They're like $27.
Yeah.
Well, if you went to see her in a stadium, you're watching a movie anyway on the big screens.
That's true. The larger point is I told the group I'll be taking a separate car.
I told the group.
Because
for your ears?
Yeah, we bought 8 tickets. And Finn goes, Daddy, it's only 2 hours and 50 minutes. And I went, oh, boy.
Yeah.
I'm going to have some popcorn and then leave.
When you do something like tell the group, do you call them around?
In a meeting?
I have an announcement to make.
And are you talking about your family?
Yes.
Sounds like there's also a lot of friends going. Friends of the girls?
Who
like
knows?
the whole neighborhood?
At one point, there was one extra ticket, and then there wasn't. I said, I'll gladly give up my seat. I don't really want to go.
Right.
She's very talented. I can't sit in a movie theater for 3 hours.
How many phone calls do you fake, or do you plan to fake through tonight's?
Try this here. Try it right now. Rehearsal never hurts. Look at me and go, I have to take this. Go ahead.
No, I just go, oh my God, I forgot I got to go walk the dogs.
In the middle of a movie?
The dogs don't know there's a movie going. When they have to go, they have to go.
That's true.
And we have dog news coming up, as a matter of fact.
How many tickets did you buy?
8.
8 tickets.
Yes.
And you only 2 of your children are going. So 2 and you and Mama, right?
And then various other people.
What are they? They're going to have a great time.
They will.
Yeah.
Do they have their outfits all laid out?
And apparently the bracelet thing.
Yeah.
You're supposed to make a bracelet.
Make bracelets.
And, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a huge thing.
All right.
People are going to the when she was doing the actual concerts. They called them, was it trailers? What was the word they used?
Taylor?
No, they were out in the parking lot. What's the word I'm looking for?
Tailgating.
Tailor-gating. Sorry,
there
Jesus.
you go. Okay.
Tailor-gating. So there'd be 3,000 people sitting outside a stadium.
What? Drinking smoothies?
Probably. But it's. She has a connection to her audience that hasn't been around since early Elvis, the Beatles, Michael Jackson. It's that.
Now, are the popcorn buckets like Taylor Swift?
Some
pictures of her on them. And
I thought that was just for the premiere.
I read an article too that said that movie theaters are really going to be merching it up for this.
Oh, I bet so.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, my girls went to the actual concert, and they got the merch line was an hour long.
Oh boy, yeah,
literally. I mean, it's just crazy stuff. In any event, I will give you a partial report Monday.
All right. I bet you'll like what you see.
Yeah, she's real talented. I just don't want to sit. Sure I can barely sit through a 2-hour movie of anything.
Mm-hmm. But you enjoyed the Eagles Steve Miller concert the other night?
I was there. It was human beings playing real music live and in person.
He tells you it's exactly 2 hours. Don Henley tells you.
No one was dancing.
I didn't say that.
It wasn't like a Pink Show where you're as talented as she is. You didn't see Don Henley. Don Henley didn't have to come out in a tuxedo on a flying trapeze. He walked out with his drums and a guitar and played real music.
What would you have done?
Pink sings real music. She's
Mick Jagger moves around.
Pink's not faking anything when she's on.
Yeah, Mick Jagger moves, Pat, but it's different. He doesn't have 40 people behind him doing dance moves like it's the Rockettes on LSD. Okay?
What would you have done if Don Henley would have popped out the floor like Michael Jackson did on his tour?
Put your blue jeans on, Don. Get the guitar and start singing your songs. Okay, you're brilliant. No, they're great. It's a different thing. It's not.
Yes, it is a different thing.
But Taylor Swift she's playing real music. She's a great musician. I totally get it.
Right.
But a lot of the artists that do the big dance things aren't singing; they're lip syncing, and it's been proven time and time again.
Or maybe they are singing; they're just in great shape.
Some,
perhaps, not my thing, not my cup of tea. I appreciate your going; it keeps you off the roads, lets me get places quicker.
Is she doing that old like Romeo and Juliet song? That kind of stuff.
Somebody said that she does some mashups like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or like Bad Blood or something.
Just her earlier albums.
Well, speaking of great music,
is it time for a song for Pat Godwin?
What? Oh, sweetie.
Pat. By the way,
I want some of that.
The keyword for you, Pat, is pickle.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Okay, good. But in the meantime, this is kind of a sad story. I want to play just a little bit of something that's a genuine the word classic overused, not for this song. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, this is a sad story.
Yeah, this is just one of the great songs. The original, that's the Isley Brothers.
Right.
And the original version. And Rudolph Isley, who is...
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Isley.
One of the Isley Brothers, obviously, he's credited with being one of the writers of this. This was a jam they used to do. And then when it came out in the late 50s, there were complaints from churches because it's obviously based on a gospel, kind of a gospel groove. Mm-hmm. And then it became famous again with the movie Animal House.
I didn't know. Isn't it Little Richard that does this? Doesn't he do a version of this?
Well, there have probably been 100 versions of
really?
it.
The Beatles even did one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but Rudolph Isley, one of the writers and one of the Isley brothers, sadly has passed. Great artist.
What's so funny?
You like the song "Who's That Lady"?
I love
guitar.
"Who's That Lady."
I love the Isley Brothers. Yeah, I would if you had
your thing.
asked me yesterday how old is Rudolph Isley, I would have said, oh, he's got to be dead.
Well, he probably was by the time you got the question.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Isn't there one left?
I think the weird-looking one's left.
Yes,
the one
I
with
believe.
the mashed head. Yeah.
Ronald? Is he
Ronald.
I think he's still alive. I don't know. Anyway.
Here you go.
Is this
Otis, my man! Gator!
That's hilarious. Scene.
Almost every wedding I've been to in the last 20 years, this song.
And
don't you have Who's That Lady over there? Come on.
I didn't know that was them. That's great.
Do me a solid, man.
Well, Who's that lady? Give me a solid 20 minutes to find it. But that version again from Animal House is. Was that really his name, by the way?
Otis, I don't.
Or was that a fake name that they adopted for the movie?
I do not know the answer.
And is that's the guy actually singing it, the guy that's in the movie? And
Yes.
didn't he end up touring as Otis Day for years?
So, yes. Here you go. Here's Who's That Lady.
Who's that lady?
Sexy. I love the guitar.
That's amazing.
And the way he says sexy, it's implied she comes across, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, great song.
Sounds like Curtis Mayfield kind of.
Well, just do what I say.
Ooh, that got a little weird there.
Yeah.
You can look, but don't touch, or whatever.
Sometimes it's not really worth looking at the lyrics.
Do what I say.
Put up a fight.
Yeah. Some of them can be.
It's your thing, too, right?
Unfortunate. It's your thing. It's your thing.
I can't tell you who to sock it to.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to tell you who to sock it to.
I couldn't possibly.
No dated lyrics there.
That's so good. That stuff is amazing. Rest in peace, Rudolph.
Sock it to me. Last night in Thursday Night Football, this reporter watched the game last night, actually. I got excited, and I got my pick right. It was an unbelievable evening over there at the compound, Tom. Patrick Mahomes.
My man.
Threw for... Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm doing something over here, sir.
That's the death knell of that, isn't it?
Sorry, no, I'm pleased. The spread was what, 11?
The spread was 11, and the final was 19. No, the spread was 10 in the hook, 10.5.
And they won by 11?
They won by 11.
Wow.
So when they kicked the field goal with like 3 minutes left to make it 19-8, the guys who had Denver plus the 10.5
were very disappointed.
Were crying in their beer, yeah. And Al Michaels made a point of saying something about it. Well, that field goal means quite a lot to some people watching this game, if you know what I mean.
They wouldn't have said that a few years ago until the
He's actually always kind of implied the betting world in the NFL are alive.
Hey, Rocco, you what Michaels just said?
I always said, what do you do about it?
Take care of his needs.
Yeah.
I got this.
Why don't you go tell Michaels I said hi? Huh?
Yeah, I'll tell him I said hi.
Yeah. Tell Mike.
He's got a beautiful house.
Tell Mike I said
You
that.
like your house?
Yesterday we had a delightful phone call with Mr. Corey Cravey of Clovis, California, and Corey was a cool guy. I really enjoyed talking to him.
Name him Crazy Cravey. Why
and
did
he was our winner in week 5 of the Pigskin Pick'em competition. Week 6 now up and running, 1 game down, as you could just heard.
That's right.
But you don't have to pick against the spread. And at stake, you could be like Corey and win yourself the Big Green Egg Mini Max. Details at bobandtom.com/contest.
You just pick the wieners.
That's right. You ever pick your wiener? And then scabbed over.
Oh, no.
You know, that's a thing.
I was really hoping it wasn't.
Too much
soreness, redness,
irritation.
You know,
you can't leave it alone.
Over the years, there have been times in my life when
I can't stop touching it.
When the word chronic may have been used by a medical professional.
Yeah.
But,
sir, this is the produce section, for God's sake.
Chronic worrying, possibly.
Chronic fatigue.
But I've never had it scab over. And thank goodness for that.
And thank goodness for that.
I would assume if that's happening, it's probably some spirochete of some sort invading the fleshy areas.
No, I think most people have a nice emollient hand. They probably don't have to worry about it, or they spit on it. Yeah, thanks.
Now, in all truth, you might remember this chick.
Oh, geez.
We had a comedian in here.
Yes.
Who discussed, I'll let you fill in the blank here. He had what he admitted was I'm not sure if the word was chronic, but he had a serious medical issue with more or less nonstop self-pleasuring.
Okay. And I think
he had to go to a mental health facility,
like an addiction.
And
but it was brought on to drug abuse, and doing that went hand in hand.
And do you remember what he said he used once in his garage?
I do. He ran out of emollient, and he used motor oil.
He found himself with the 10W30 in his garage. I am totally serious.
And I got the impression he was telling us this story on the air. I thought this is part of his recovery, telling people what happened.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
Because he really seemed more than...
Every time I change my oil, I think of that guy. Maybe I should save some of this.
I did the opposite once.
What's happening?
I needed oil for my chainsaw, and so I thought you could use any oil, and I put olive oil in my chainsaw.
Oh,
yeah.
What happened?
You know,
it locked up, and it didn't work anymore.
But it tasted delicious.
It's not a crazy thought.
Yeah,
it just needs a lubricant.
Right. Yeah.
Olive oil is probably, what, a 1030?
Here's something I read this week that only you will appreciate.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to use olive oil in a cast iron frying pan.
Yeah, that's true. Ghee, butter, no olive oil.
This is my way of changing the topic from chronic masturbation to cooking, you see.
Yeah.
Have you used anything odd?
No.
And I still want the answer to this question.
All right.
When you were in high school and you first started that, I'm talking to the guys.
You mean invented?
Thanks.
Yes. And people would start joking about it and laughing. When did it become, of course, I did that.
Oh,
college
for a while.
For me,
right?
It was not.
You didn't say
high school,
anything.
you're like, I'm
a man.
I'm not playing with myself.
No way.
Are you crazy?
To admit that in high school would have been it would have been social suicide.
Absolutely.
Only person touch on this is Mrs. Fromson, the art teacher.
All the kids go,
ooh, where's she now?
That's become my go-to name lately.
Fromson,
All these people I'm making.
Yeah, no, I like it.
I'll have the name Fromson. I don't know why.
I was playing the role of another student going, you got Fromson?
You'd get the nickname Beater Boy right away, I would think.
Something.
Yeah.
We had a couple of them in my school.
We managed to somehow get derailed. What were we talking about? The NFL? Okay.
NFL and the Chiefs win.
And what were your other picks yesterday?
19-8 last time. I don't have them in front of
good.
me. I can, let me get my they're up on the
Well, while you do that, I want to tell you about the seasonality. And I'm a big fan. I know that I talk about this. I'm a big fan of that. I'm a big fan of having tomatoes when they're in season, corn when it's in season. We live in a culture in which I believe Don Henley said it best, everything all the time. And the problem with that is you're getting stuff out of season. It's not any good. Not with HelloFresh. They change up their menu because they want you to get fresh ingredients that are seasonal. With fall here, HelloFresh has bent over backwards. Look, I'm backwards. Why? Because they want to give you some great food. They've got some great ideas, more than 40 recipes every week, chef-crafted recipes. But it gets better than that because they have done the shopping, they have done the packaging, they have done the measuring. You just put it together. So technically it's called a meal kit. But it's delicious, fresh food with fresh ingredients. And their specialty this fall are the quick and easy options. Some of these you can put together in 5 minutes, then pop them in the oven. All kinds of great stuff, delicious stuff you can't even pronounce, the kind of stuff you'd get at a restaurant, but you make it at home, and it's easy to put together. Also, don't forget the fresh HelloFresh Fresh Market. Did I get the word fresh in there enough? They have the mini pumpkin cheesecake right now, speaking of seasonality. Get the details by just going to check out the website at HelloFresh.com. Now, you want to add this code to knock off 50% and get free shipping. That code is 50BT Show. So you go to HelloFresh.com/50BT Show. That helps us. It helps them. HelloFresh.com/50BT Show. Have some great food, some great fall flavors. And by the way, whatever your, I guess I could use the term food lifestyle. Does that make sense? If you're like a vegan, they've got stuff for you. If you like good old-fashioned comfort food, they got that too. You can swap proteins. You can have some fun and have some great food. The key is fresh at HelloFresh. And we've been doing it a lot lately, and it just makes your life so much easier. You don't have to run around the grocery store. Coming up in sports, we have...
we've got Colorado and Deion Sanders playing tonight.
Right.
Better catch a nap if you
we
want to see
we
him
got
play
wine,
Stanford.
we got wine, we got orgasms, and we got mosquitoes. Not in the same story. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM.
down. The silent night. Burned out whistle blow was the wrong place at the wrong time. Now the tracks are made now line. I sit down on the riverbeds when fire was slow. Was the first thing on the phone when my ship aground. I sit down on the riverbeds when fire was slow. When fire was slow. Well, the train had just left the station in New Orleans. By the same time we hit the bridge at 2:15, I can still hear twisting metal cry. There's a broken track to the train off the line. In the silent night, run out whistle blow was the wrong place at the wrong time. Now the tracks are made out of line. I sit down on the riverbeds when fire was slow. It's the first thing on the phone when my ship around. I sit down on the riverbeds when fire was slow. When fire was slow. I know I'll never find any kind of peace of mind. Only you can rest assured. I will always remember the silent whistle blow. At the wrong time, and the tracks are made out of line. I sit down on the riverbeds when fire was slow. It was the first thing on the phone, and when my ship aground, I sit down on the riverbeds when fire was slow. When fire was slow.
Think you know your pro football and want to put your knowledge to the test? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com. This is your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a Mini Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em with the Bob and Tom Show.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of
curvy cleavage on display.
The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat.
Don't touch those.
Sorry. The human drama of
curvy cleavage on display.
This is
The Bob and Tom Show. No shoes, no shirt, no talent.
Time now for Bob and Tom Super Bowl Trivia.
The 1972 Miami Dolphins became the first NFL team to go undefeated for all of their regular and postseason games. Most analysts agree that their marvelous no-name defense was the key to their brilliant performance. But perhaps no other defense in the NFL compares to the one seen in 1994 when O.J. Simpson faced double homicide charges in an L.A. courtroom. And we salute you, Orenthal James Simpson, NFL Hall of Famer, accused murderer, and free American citizen.
This has been Bob and Tom Super Bowl Trivia.
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
That's awful.
Awful entertaining.
Central Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7.
We have comedian Nick Griffin.
You ever seen a person complain in a fast food restaurant? That's amazing to me. What's taking this kid so long? Why is he going so slow? Why is he going so slow? Well, he's rethinking every bad decision he's ever made in his life. What got him to this horrible, awful place?
Shut up, your fries are coming.
And they seem a little irritable, too.
He has to summon all his energy to keep from turning around and stabbing you in the eyeball with the spork, you fat jackass. He's got an entire meal for $3 and never got out of the car. And you're complaining.
This is Reno Collier, and you're listening.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey there, chick.
He's over there in that performance room, performing. There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
Ace Cosby's here.
Hey.
I have an email for Ace, sort of, kind of. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Coming up, a very unusual specific request that involves yesterday's show and Mr. Haywood Banks. But first, we turn to Chick McGee.
Greetings, gang. The email begins. I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2 on PlayStation 5. Evidently, it's a
Western.
A cowboy outlaw game. That's exactly right. Takes place in the 1890s. Ergo, I recently bought a new, very expensive horse, and I named him Chick.
Wow.
So this is a toy. Oh, this is like on the screen in the game.
It's a video game.
You have to buy stuff from the video game?
No. This is a.
It sounds like the game.
Yeah, you can upgrade.
Yeah. It's like when you play Gran Turismo, you keep buying better cars.
I see. Okay, I got you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He bought a horse named him Chick.
It does make it sound like he bought an actual horse in the real world.
That's the impression I got, that the game inspired him to buy a real horse.
No, but it's part of the game. Okay, got it.
Soon after,
don't know that.
Soon after, I don't think you know that for sure. I think this.
Okay, go ahead. Keep
Soon after I named it Chick, though, I realized Chick was solid black. Upon that realization, I had no choice but to change his name to Ace.
Well,
apologies.
We've got news for you.
Yes. Now, if Chick's caramel, maybe a brown, mocha. Fret not, though. If I purchase a white stallion in the future, his name will be Jim Nance. I don't know why he...
What did Jim Nance ever do to this guy?
I don't know. Okay. P.S. I'm a longtime fan. Watch you guys on YouTube every morning when I get up. The show has been absolutely hilarious since Josh started. Oh, that's
impossible.
He lost us at Nance.
That's spelled P-A-T, Josh. Thank you very much. Coming up, a song from Pat Godwin. Did you find the one I was referring to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. We'll get to it somewhere soon. Involves pickles, kind of.
Oh, and here's another email. Thank you to Jess. While catching up on YouTube, I heard your idea about tying a knot in your dog poop bag.
That wasn't for air. Don't read
Not
that.
for air.
It's not for air?
Go ahead, skim through it. Let me know if you can read that on the air.
I thought it was a great idea, so I wanted to...
No, skim. That means read it to yourself. Oh, it's unbelievable.
It was a great idea.
Yeah.
But I wanted to try it out. I don't have a dog, so I used a rubber.
Oh, my God.
A rubber?
Oh, so after he
one time
filled the rubber, he
tied a knot in it, and then he could use it again. You're a genius. It works great. Thanks, Brian.
No way that's
I don't know to buy it.
And then
he needed to set that up. I don't think that's getting lost on everyone.
Yeah. So yesterday you said something about
I was walking.
You
I was
have
walking
biodegradable bags.
Two of the dogs, and I had 2 poop bags.
Right.
And we had 2 fecal events.
Sure.
and I was pretty far away from my house, and all of a sudden, Mr. Fletcher, my larger of the two dogs, decided he had to go again. So I'm standing in some stranger's lawn with a dog pooping, and I've got 2 full bags, and you can't untie them and put your hand in there and So I had to go. Had to.
So I made the suggestion, because I've been in that situation before, where I tied a knot close and then put the next event on top of that and tied another knot. Yeah.
These dogs, there's
you could see
there's
how
no
it would work with
going back.
Right.
These are fairly large dogs.
So this gentleman said he
I
used
see.
my
He did the
idea.
same thing with doesn't have dogs. He used it with condoms.
No, he said rubber.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you very much. That was very useful. Very, very helpful. Where were we?
I thought we had a big old time there. The Colorado Buffaloes will play another late game when they host Stanford tonight at sold-out Folsom Field. Nothing to do with the prison. The game won't start until at least 8 o'clock their time, so that's 10 o'clock Eastern time.
Wait a minute. It's in Colorado?
It is in Colorado, Folsom Field. That's exactly right. Absolutely. And doesn't figure to finish until at least, if it starts at 8 o'clock Mountain Time and over at like 11:30 Mountain Time, that would be... They made a point, Tom.
2 hour difference from Eastern.
The big deal is that there are people in the Eastern time zone at 2 in the morning watching Deion Sanders and his football team play football.
Of course.
They're very excited. People are... Deion Sanders has got lightning in a bottle.
Have they lost 2 in a row? Is that what's happening?
No, they won last week.
Did they win last week? Okay.
They beat Arizona State
They've lost twice, right?
Absolutely.
And that's on ESPN.
Yeah. Is it on ESPN? Oh, there you go. And that brings us to
Stupid World Record.
Florida is now home to the world's largest charcuterie board.
Oh, my.
That's where you want to have it outdoors in Florida, where the sausage can
just marinate
in the sun.
Let that marinate. Cheese and charcuterie board assembly and shipping company based in West Palm set out to break the previously established world record and built a 769-pound charcuterie board at the Colony Hotel in Palm Beach.
Is it one stick or one board, or is it a bunch of little ones all crammed together?
But as we have in these world records, here's what it looks like, and it's not one solid board. It's exactly
pieced together.
Yes, it's like the world's longest Subway sandwich.
There's nothing wrong with saying the world's largest collection of charcuterie boards.
Yeah,
I don't know why they don't just do that.
But this has not been verified yet by Guinness.
Okay.
So possibly, maybe they will disallow this because it's just a bunch of, looks like shrimp on wood.
40% of what's on a typical charcuterie board, inedible.
Really?
Is what I'm going to say.
50%?
Yeah.
What's your
40.
go-to? What's your
40.
go-to?
The
cheese?
All the cheeses.
All the
No,
cheese?
sometimes. You know what? You
Right?
make a mean charcuterie board.
Oh,
and
thanks.
the thing that you used to put on there that was my go-to was the rabbit sausage.
Yeah, thanks.
Made of
Yes.
rabbits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Chick, can you eat that?
Actual Hassenpfeffer.
I cannot eat rabbit sausage.
Why is that?
It makes me jumpy.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah. Jessica would make sausage, and then she would hand out lucky keychains. There.
That's right. There you go.
Did they ever really use rabbit's feet for that?
You know what? Maybe in the
they
beginning.
did in the beginning, sure.
Absolutely.
But they weren't real when we were kids,
No,
right? Okay.
thankfully.
Yes, they were.
No, I don't think
Not
so.
when Jess and I were. Yeah.
There probably is a place
Yeah.
I dare you to.
Me and old man Griswold when we were kids.
Could you Google real rabbit's feet? They have to be available on the internet.
I'll look.
I'll bet the 60s
Bunch
was
of
real.
rabbits hopping around.
I was at a restaurant last year, and somebody ordered. I wasn't hosting. There were like 5 people there, or whatever, and someone ordered a charcuterie board. I kid you not, one of the cheeses smelled exactly like
Ass?
a trucker's fecal event. I mean, it was just awful.
Right.
Yeah, some of them are and I don't believe the people are like, oh, this one's very, very delicate, very
Yes,
good.
yes.
No, it isn't. It's awful.
Yes, yes, it has a hint of diarrhea.
Yes.
It has.
Yes, we'll have the awful charcuterie board, please. And,
It's like a challenge to eat this crap. Coming up, Pat, how's that song going in there?
Done.
Okay, good.
done, he said.
Plus, we have
Another world record coming up.
and a sort of a variation variation on constant stew, which you may remember causing a lot of death in the Old West.
I thought that was stone soup. Isn't that the other story?
I'm not sure. We're coming right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation.
Oh my gosh, there he is.
Is it who I think it is?
I think it is. There you go. Looks to me like he's wearing a bright orange.
Wait a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, he can't hear me yet. Put your headphones on, you giant jerk.
Looks to be the one and only
Dick Mango!
Mango! Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dick Mango.
So good to see you.
Get in the groove here.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, we can tell.
Oh, yeah, baby. Well,
you gotta look around now. He's looking around.
All right, Tom.
is this on that tube thing?
It is, yeah.
YouTube, yeah.
YouTube and a KY jelly.
Oh, Dick.
Started with a joke. That's what it's for, buddy. You tell me when to go there, Dukas. Now, Tommy.
Dukas.
Here we go. I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster got up from his slab and rose, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash.
he did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash. He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt for my electrodes.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
They did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking. We were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker 5. They played the monster mash.
They played the mash.
It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drac's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid, shook his fist, and said, "Whatever happened to the Transylvania twist?" It's now the monster mash.
The monster mash.
And it's a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. It's now the monster mash. Now, everything is cool. Drac's part of the band. And my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, the mash was meant to. When I get to the door, tell them, Boris sent you. Then you can monster mash.
The monster mash.
And do my graveyard smash.
The monster mash.
You'll catch on in a flash.
Then you can mash.
Do the monster mash. Easy, Chick McGee. You impetuous boy. Sashi, take your hands off that pizza and out of your pants. Kristi Lee, boobs back in the brassiere. And who's the sexy one with the bouffants? Oh, that's Ace. Oh, and there's a lovely lady, too. Make me a frittata, bitch. I must go.
You forgot me again.
Who?
Pat Godwin.
You owe me money. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dick Mango.
Dick Mango.
Happy Halloween.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Lovely surprise.
Dr. Duke Tomato and the Power Trio.
started in a single season.
Treated.
And the longest winning streak with road horse.
This has been great moments in NFL history.
Wow.
Hey, this is Henry Phillips, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
With us in the studio, comedian Chaz Elstner. Chaz is an actor and a comedian, but a long time ago, he was a clown in the Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus.
Yes.
And you indeed are a graduate of the famous Clown College.
Which is now defunct.
Which is gone.
Yeah.
But very tough to get into.
Yeah.
Very tough.
Especially now.
Thanks, Chick.
Good observation.
Thank you very much.
I had a couple questions about Clown College. It's interesting to me.
Yeah.
Well, what are some of the courses? I mean,
What was
they
your
have
mascot?
Balloon blowing, or
You had balloon blowing.
Wait,
you
hang
had.
on a second. Wait, Bob, did you have a mascot?
No, we didn't. But that would have been funny, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I wish
What
I
would
was
be
a
a
little more
clown?
Big
prepared.
banana. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Probably maybe have something really straight, like the mascot's a guy in a suit.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You have to provide your own explosions?
Yes, I was making $130 a week. Out of that came taxes, my union dues, and
There's a clown union?
Clown union?
no, it's called AGVA. Is the union?
Can you imagine if they were on strike, though?
Clown union?
Funny.
The picket lines. And,
Yeah.
Be noisy.
And
What
then-
do we want? When do we want it?
Lowell Sanders is here with us.
I'm on the road.
Are you
Now,
single?
Lowell, are you a
I'm
single man?
Yeah, I left a wife in Detroit.
Oh, okay.
I see how it works.
Police should have found her by now. I'm kidding. They won't find her.
Man, no way. You're that good, aren't you?
Bob and Tom.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the news desk. It's Jess Hooker.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
And we're going to get a song out of Pat this time, right? Everybody on
Actually,
board?
not quite yet, Pat. No.
I think we found the fly in the ointment of this. Let's get Pat to do a song formula.
I'm sorry.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
I've got a nice letter here. Let me see here. This is from Brandon, longtime listener. Brandon says, I was there for the famous Baby Jessica story. I was there for the first time Kristi had to read the Tuku bank story. And there was
caper.
I was there for the famous State Fair train ride where Tom lost his mind cursing.
Oh, God, you were so mad.
The damage to my ears is still there.
I think
if there was someone to sue, I would.
I'm in the same boat.
However, what happened on yesterday's show tops it all. When you asked Haywood to sing his famous Dead Guy song, it's the hardest I have ever laughed.
Oh, good.
And I'll, by way of background.
What?
I don't remember. I remember him performing it wonderfully, but I don't remember why it would.
It's one of my favorites. It's a brilliant song.
He forgot the words.
Well, but he always
we sang it with him.
Haywood, we have kind of a running argument about Haywood getting through songs without forgetting the words, and especially because I spring stuff on him.
He could really play the guitar very well.
He's a brilliant guitar player. He's a great songwriter, but
he writes them too complicated for him.
He'll walk in and he'll say to me, "Hey, I want to do this, this, and this." Then when he sits down, I'll ask him to do something else. It's sort of a standard running gag that he hates. Anyway, I should point this out. Tonight, Haywood's at the Diamond Joe Casino in Dubuque, so please go to the show. Tell him we said hello. And then Saturday, he's at the Olympic Theater in Cedar Rapids. But I'm going to play a little bit of this from yesterday. This is a recording of what the event as it happened yesterday.
I had fun singing with him. I know that.
Yeah.
And the idea behind this song is terrific. It's about comparing yourself to other people in life. And here's how it went.
I am older than a lot of famous dead guys. A lot of fame. No, I don't know it. Okay.
A lot of famous dead guys didn't live as long as me.
Well, I know that part.
Yeah,
Although
they accomplished more in a lot less time.
But they are dead, and what good does that do you?
Oh, this is cool.
sound like a bunch of drunks.
Now, if I become real famous and they know me round the world, when I croak, everyone will say he sure didn't do as much as some other dead guys. But he had more time to do it in. La 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 la. Sing it, Pat. La 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 la.
Oh, that's such a great, just the notion that you read about famous dead guys and you go, wait a minute. That guy's a genius. He died when he was 27, and I've got nothing done in this life. Here's the version as it first was aired on Live Day. So you'll get this way. You'll get to see it as we continue today to do the punchline before the joke. Here we go. This is once again Mr. Haywood Banks recorded in a live event with the Bob and Tom Show.
Dead guys, a lot of famous dead guys didn't live as long as me. Oh, sure, they accomplished more in a lot less time. But they are dead, and what good does that do you? La 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 la. Now if I become real famous and they know me around the world, when I croak everyone can say he sure didn't do as much as some other dead guys. But he had more time to do it in. La 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 la.
Go. Haywood Banks.
Thank you.
And the great live version of Dead Guys. That is such a great tune.
Submit that we do not use the term croaked enough. I think I would just love to see a news reporter one time go, well, the Queen of England has croaked. Of course, official.
The royal bucket has been kicked. The croaking. The Chancellor of the Exchequer has announced the official croaking.
The royal farm has been purchased. Now,
yes, they have indeed bought the farm. Thank you.
Remember the scene in Mad World that Jimmy Durante actually kicks the bucket?
I remember laughing a lot as a child.
Goodness gracious.
Once again, Haywood Banks at the Diamond Joe Casino Dubuque tonight for a great live show. And Saturday, the Olympic Theater in Cedar Rapids. You guys were just there, right, Pat?
Great, yeah.
Great spot in Cedar Rapids.
Great area too.
Coming up tonight or tomorrow night in Cedar Rapids. Sorry. Now we return to the sports desk with Chick McGee. What have you got over there?
First of all, dear people, didn't Chick once have a baby kitten hanging from his Christmas tree?
Oh,
yes, that's
who's
right.
giving you the mail?
We were talking about. I was saying gunplay was involved in one of our Christmas celebrations in my family.
End of story.
I've got quite the Christmas hunk.
This belongs in a podcast that no one will listen to.
You know, sometimes
Mike Mark better stop giving you letters like this. I don't want to hear about a dead
people
cat.
love this kind of stuff. People love this.
Like around December 8th, 9th, oftentimes we'll go to Chick and go, hey, how you feeling? Hey, you're in the Christmas spirit? No, I don't have it this year. I think we're starting to see why it's harder for you.
That's right.
To embrace the holidays.
I haven't celebrated Christmas since 1996.
How about that?
How about that, huh?
That happens sometimes.
Let's go back to make Tom happy. Here we go. That happens sometimes.
Life beats you down like it's done to me.
We've got Philosopher Pat today.
You'll miss a Christmas.
That sure as hell happens sometimes.
It's January 4th.
Ask me what I want for Christmas.
What do you want for Christmas?
I want more sex.
My dad, I would say, Dad, what do you want for Christmas? And he would always say, I want you and your mother to get what you want for Christmas. That's what I want.
Did he say it like that?
Is that the tone?
Exactly.
Is that what he delivered?
Exactly that way.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did your parents always live together?
No. When I moved out when I was 18, you heard there was a hat spinning in the air. They more or less split up. They stayed together for the kid for some reason.
Helped.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah. That's the old joke. Think of the damage you'll do if you leave. Well, think of the damage you did staying. So,
very good. Well, once again, another great topic.
World record. And the kitten thing didn't happen to me. It happened to my dad. All right. Okay. He sat me down one time before Christmas.
We not?
There's a lesson there somewhere.
Sure.
I think he presented it that way. Here's a lesson for you, boy, he'd say. World record coming up, Tom.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you about Raycon earbuds.
I love my Raycon earbuds.
Can you walk me through the Raycon fits every ear that was ever made, gel tips?
I'm going to do a little contrast. If you have those, the ones from Apple that you tend to lose, they fall out, they never want to match up to your phone, those things.
Yeah.
Get the Raycons. They're cheaper and they're better. And they fit in your ear snugly. They don't fall out. What's the word? They lock into your phone immediately. What's the term they use for that?
Bluetooth syncing?
Yeah, Bluetooth syncing.
Is immediate.
And they're great. I love mine. When I'm walking the dogs, I got the Raycon earbuds in, listen to whatever I want to listen to, perhaps this show. But I love the Raycons, and they are designed with multiple thingies that this is where I need your help here.
Multiple thingies.
The gel tips?
The gel tips, thank you. So they
Different
fit any
sizes.
ear.
That's exactly right. Some people have great big old ear holes. Some people have really tiny ear holes.
Some people work with them. Could we move forward here on the Raycon? I love my Raycons. How do you get them?
Raycon Everyday Earbuds are known for delivering high-quality audio and thoughtful features. And right about now, every year, Raycon celebrates their birthday. And this year, they're 6 years old. And Raycon offers all of the high-tech audio equipment that sure come to know and love, and they have 78,000 five-star reviews, Tom. Did you know that? Mm-hmm. And Raycon only recently expanded their entire business with the introduction of Raycon Home and Raycon Power Tech. So needless to say, there's a lot to celebrate at the 6th birthday party. And you can celebrate Raycon turning 6 with the biggest sale of the year. That's right. It's Raycon's birthday, but you get the gifts. Hurry to buyraycon.com/Tom and use the code BIRTHDAY to get 20 to 40% off site-wide. That's code BIRTHDAY at buyraycon.com/Tom to score 20 to 40% off. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Coming up, Stupid World Records. We have black bears on the loose, coffee, and orgasms and mosquitoes, not necessarily in the same story. Orgasms, that's right. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, everybody. This is Mark Sweeney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Coming up Friday, November 17th, the Bob and Tom Show live at the North Star Mohican Casino Resort. Heck, they're taking over the whole resort in Bowler, Wisconsin, the entire day. Friday morning, the live Bob and Tom Show.
I do like porn, but I'm going to ask you guys a favor. We get a lot of emails sent to the show. You can stop sending me porn clips, okay? Thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate it, but I'll be honest, I want to find my own porn, okay? T-Rex doesn't want to be fed. T-Rex wants to hunt. That's...
Oh, you get a laugh.
And all you trick-or-treaters, come listen to me good about a grave that's in a graveyard in this very neighborhood. Contains a boy who died this very night so long ago. Now candy wrappers mysteriously appear around his stone. You know it's Halloween. You know it's kind of scary. The way the ghosts come floating out of the cemetery. Sliding through the dirt, all cold and moldy. And the only thing that they can think about is how they'll get your candy. Trick or treat, hear the children crying. But who's that pale boy at the back with the antique suit and tie on? When you passed out the candy, it seemed to fade into his hand. And look, there's a clump of fresh dirt on the spot where he did stand. Oh, it's Halloween. You know it's kind of scary. The way the ghosts come floating out of the cemetery. Sliding through the dirt, all cold and moldy. And the only thing that they can think about is how to get your candy. I heard about this kid who collected lots of sweets, and with a flashlight in his bed, he counted out his treats. When they found him in the morning, the bags of candy, they were gone. A clump of fresh dirt by his bed, and the flashlight was still on. Oh, it's Halloween. You know, it's kind of scary, the way the ghosts come floating out of the cemetery, sliding through the dirt, all cold and moldy, and the only thing that they can think about is how. Now each and every child behind a mask is hid, but which one do you think's a ghost and which one is a kid? But in the shiny darkness when the leaves are blowing through, has it occurred to you the only one that's not a ghost is you?
Oh. I just peed myself.
Everybody. La 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 la. And so you trick-or-treaters, take heed of what I said, and leave your candy here with me, don't take it up to bed. I'll protect you from the ghoulies and the ghosties and the beasties, though you may lose that Snickers bar and, ooh, look, Reese's Pieces. Oh, it's Halloween, you know it's kind of scary, the way the ghosts come floating out of the cemetery. But get on up to bed, but grab that broom before you do, and sweep up this clump of fresh dirt that fell off of my pants.
Frightening. Wow. Thank you, Haywood. Thank you very much.
Very scary.
Thank you so much.
Haywood Banks and one of his Halloween tributes.
Hi, everybody. Chick McGee here from the Bob and Tom Show. I want to tell you about the NFL season coming up. We got together with the folks at Big Green Egg, and each and every week, you're going to have a chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg during the
Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hello. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. This has been Chick McGee speaking.
You're not helping the show where you're going. We don't want to go. You think that you're a cut-up. We wish that you would shut up, because you're not helping the show. You're not helping the show where you're going. We don't want to go.
That's your fault.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Yes, that accurate. There's Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey there, chick.
Perhaps a song from Pat here?
Sure. Ooh. How exciting.
All right, you're on. You better do well. Ziegfeld's out front. There's Josh Arnold.
Is he auditioning?
Oh, yeah.
Every day.
It's a showcase. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. We do have a song coming up from Pat, because we have a news story that is somewhat similar to one we had before. Do you mind if we break away from your award-winning sportscast.
Well, I like.
Don't you love that when they say that? They never say the award. I just heard that the other day. Oh, we have the award-winning critic from. Really, it was the award.
Up until the time
if you give a look at his coffee mug, the #1 dad.
Right up until the time I was inducted into the London, Ohio High School Fine Arts Hall of Fame.
Well, how about that?
They like me. I had the only award I had won was the Margaret R. Long Speech Award at London High School. I was the speech student of the year.
You won the Maggie?
Year. I won the Maggie.
Wow.
I won the Maggie. And normally, my teacher, who we all know is my favorite teacher, Mrs. Hildebrand, we know that from Justin Willman.
Right.
She gave me like 5 or 6, like Milton Berle's big joke book and all that, because she absolutely knew that I was going to do.
Do you remember the theme of your
Awesome.
speech?
No, it's not just for one speech. I taught people how to play poker for my senior speech. It was hilarious. I killed.
Do you remember any of the
that
jokes?
No, I don't remember any.
Okay, all right.
Something about liquor in the front, poker in the rear.
Oh, that's a good one.
Certainly.
Went right by him.
Tasteful.
You'd be surprised that people hadn't heard that.
This is going to require, this song is going to require you to read a news story. And
can you do that?
Well, no,
I think I know
because
which
Chick's
one.
been leading the charge today on doing the punchline prior to the setup, which we learned with the condom letter. But this time, the setup goes as follows.
A man in Michigan has been accused of masturbating in public. He allegedly had methamphetamines and a cucumber in his possession when he was arrested by police in Dearborn
Okay,
Heights.
stop right there.
No, man.
First of all, the great state of Michigan, followed by public masturbation, and he has a cucumber in his hand.
That's overkill, right? Wouldn't you have your cucumber in your hand instead of a produce cucumber?
Double fisting.
Yeah.
Let's not ignore the meth.
Yeah. There's a method to his method.
How about this? Which is worse, the meth or the public masturbation?
The public masturbation.
Yeah. But I think they go together. Do you remember we were talking to a cop?
They go together, John.
We were talking to a police officer.
You were talking to a police officer.
Actually, this was on the air. And he said, I'm sorry, this was an email we got. He said that the cops, his fellow cops, would bet before they busted a meth lab, they would bet if the porn was going to be gay porn or straight porn.
Oh, my God.
Because they knew that when the meth freaks, they get super hypersexual.
I thought you'd heard that story and repeated that. I didn't realize we'd gotten an email.
Yeah, it was an email, yeah.
All right.
Remember, it was in the wake of the junior high school principal who had been arrested naked in his office while vigorously cranking it.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I can't, the stuff like that's imprinted in my head. It's so crazy. Yeah, stay away from the meth, kids. But so this guy is on meth. He's naked in public, and he's got a cucumber.
Fox 2 Detroit
Does it say
reports,
where the cucumber is? I'm sorry.
Well, the 45-year-old Dearborn Heights man is one of 3 who have been seen masturbating in town within a week. It's unclear what the suspect.
Dearborn's for lovers, I'll tell you that.
It is pretty this time of year.
Yeah. It's unclear what he was doing with the cucumber. He is the only suspect that has been arrested, though.
Well, you're a cook. You're probably making butt salad.
Butt salad?
It's in a butt.
Wait a minute.
Would like some butt salad?
Restaurant with nothing but salad.
The only butt steak, right? That's the only food that has butt in it.
Made butt steak salad.
Butt steak salad.
Yeah.
There you go.
A butt steak salad.
What do they call a salad with steak in it? Isn't that like a brown
Steak salad.
Brown and tan or
I
something?
think it's just a
Steak salad.
Oh, you know what? If you don't want to have a conversation,
It's usually a
just
black and blue salad.
Black and blue. That's what I was trying to think of.
It is called black and blue.
Thank you.
I say hold the blue, though.
You don't like the blue cheese?
No, I hate blue cheese.
I've started to come away from blue cheese. It's too rich for me.
Oh, okay.
Well, you can get ranch and just sprinkle a little blue cheese in
I'm
there.
a proud Midwesterner.
The blue cheese has too much fecality for me in both smell and taste.
Fair
now,
enough.
Pat, this reminds me.
Your movement smell like blue cheese?
This guy was arrested. I get naked, cranking it in public on meth, but apparently with a cucumber. Now, I'm assuming the cucumber was going to be placed somewhere, which reminds me of a story we had earlier about a guy who was arrested. And as I recall, the police said he was vigorously using that cucumber in the unmentionable area. as a making a deposit and then a withdrawal. And then
That is correct, Tom.
So
and that cucumber had actually been pickled.
Oh, he was in the Thanksgiving turkey position.
Right, and Josh, you are correct in saying, please.
That cucumber had been pickled already.
So it was a pickle. And I'm not sure if one's better than the other in that situation.
I don't know.
I think one's firmer.
You would think.
Yeah.
You know,
but one's spicier.
I admit I got married very early, but I'm sure I was married, and I don't know if it was the first wife or the second wife that I found out that pickles started as cucumbers.
Oh, you were a grown man.
Couldn't believe it. I was a grown man. When did you find that out?
That's fair.
And I don't even want to tell you about raisins and grapes. I don't even want to go through that.
I'm with you there too.
I had no idea. It's like, how do they? What?
Huh?
Yeah, I think our level of ignorance, anyone who listens is quite aware of that.
Yeah, we're doing great stuff.
So, Pat, now is this referencing the other story?
It could. A little update, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Just listen to the chick. I got something here.
Oh, okay, good.
Pickles, they're really cucumbers. The cuke from the vine and the soil down under. Wildly cultivated for their edible fruit. I got that from Wikipedia. I sure love a good cuke. Sliced ones, I love cukes. Watch a woman eat one in her Daisy Dukes. Put the cucumbers in the brine, but please don't stick them where the sun don't shine. Burpless, gherkin, tiny cukes. Don't walk through town with one completely nude. And don't use one to give your bud a tickle. That's a cucumber, not a fudge sickle. Oh, they'll arrest you for messing with a cucumber. You'll get an orange jumpsuit and a prison number. Shower time comes, this may hurt a bit. That's no cucumber being shoved up where you shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Enjoy the tossed salad with your cucumbers.
Thank you, Pat. So I'm trying to find that old story, so I Googled it.
Right.
And I found this story. This is Austin, Texas, one of your favorite spots, Chick.
Love it.
A gentleman by the name of Alexis Pickles.
Mm-hmm. A gentleman?
I'm trying to be kind.
Okay.
The suspect, how about that?
All right.
Was arrested after he entered a fast food restaurant where he allegedly pulled down his trousers and exposed himself to everyone in the restaurant.
What do you guys think of this?
The 38-year-old Mr. Pickles was arrested by Austin police.
Good.
And charged with indecent exposure. Wow. That is
bad.
Pretty awful.
That's confidence.
Yeah.
Just to walk into a crowded restaurant?
Here you go.
Thoughts?
I said hold the pickles, not hold your pickles, sir.
Enjoying their dinner?
Oh, God. And then I also, while trying to Google the story, which I still haven't found, Pat, this is an article from a couple years ago. The fast food chain Sonic did bright green pickle juice slushies over the summer a couple of years ago. Have you ever tried one of these, Jess?
No.
I bet they're delicious.
It describes them according to Maria Yogoda from Food and Wine magazine. They're sweet and tangy, surprisingly delicious.
I don't know.
I'll take her word for it.
Yep.
To me, pickle juice slushy sounds like something you'd do if you were really stoned and there was nothing else.
And dehydrated.
Yeah, that's what you do when you're hungover, right?
A lot of electrolytes.
Oh, like Pedialyte?
You drink again.
Yeah.
That's the best thing.
The NFL players, that was quite in fashion to drink pickle juice on the sidelines.
No kidding.
Pat, your recommendation if you're really hungover is to what?
Just drink again. Keep it going. You got to get past that.
Well, you got to get your pH.
Yeah.
Your pH
level.
changes.
Hair of the dog, baby.
You're going to feel all loogie until you have 2 or 3 more.
Doggone messing with a
Now, we need to move back to sports. Did you have something you wanted to share with us?
We have an email from, this is from Brian.
Did you read it first?
Subject says, what I'm doing.
All right.
Remember we did this one morning. People started emailing what they were doing.
That's right.
Brian says, hey, I'm on my way to work. That's Brian from Iowa.
Okay.
He's on his way to work, Tom.
Now changing the channel.
That's on his way to work. What do you think of that?
Very good.
Stupid world record.
Good for you, Brian. Get that cash.
An angler in Texas made the catch of a lifetime. He reeled in a 283-pound alligator gar that is now poised to break 2 world records.
Yeesh.
Art Weston caught the enormous fish at Sam Rayburn Reservoir in southeast Texas on September 2nd, Labor Day. The reservoir, which is located about 140 miles northeast of Houston, is known for producing very large alligator gar. And in case you're wondering, the Latin name for alligator gar is Atractosteus spatula.
How about that?
How about that?
And they're hideous. They look prehistoric.
And they're described as a distinctive-looking freshwater fish with a long snout and large, pointy teeth.
Yes, Tom, they're not hideous. They're distinctive looking.
Distinctive
That's what we call the uggos now.
Yeah. You know, I saw that one girl you were dating a long time ago. She was very distinctive.
Yes, her distinctly looking morphology.
I wouldn't get near to that distinctive looking with a 10-foot pole.
It appears she'd been hit in the face with a shovel.
I wouldn't F that distinctive looking girl with your D.
Weston is 52 years old. He lives in Kentucky, but he took a fishing trip with a local guide and boat captain Kirk Kirkland on Kirkland's vessel called the Garship Enterprise.
I love that.
That is good.
With help from Kirkland, the captain, Weston, spent 2 hours, 45 minutes trying to reel in his catch, which left him shaking and visibly fatigued. When they finally pulled the fish to shore to weigh it, the creature nearly tipped over their scale because it was so heavy. None of us could believe it. The previous record was 279 pounds. This one's 283.
Man.
And the fish spans 8 feet 4 inches long.
Do these things bite people?
They have teeth. I don't think they.
No, I don't think they'll swim around and just come up and bite you.
Oh, really?
If you're swimming near them, I think they'll leave you alone. But they may if you're trying to wrestle one into a boat.
Man, oh man, David. The captain estimates the gargantuan fish to be between 50 and 80 years old.
Wow.
He can't say for certain without studying the creature's ear bone. I'm not making any of this up.
So they didn't throw it back in?
No, they did.
Okay.
They threw it back in. Which should, the ear bone on the alligator gar shows growth lines much like the rings of a tree trunk.
Interesting.
Who discovered that?
I don't know. There are brains out there bigger than mine.
Well, it sounds like fun.
Much bigger.
Clearly. Is that sports?
Yes.
Hey! This is what you farted for.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. Jess?
A so-called creepy clown is stalking the streets of a Scottish village and is daring the police to catch him.
Aha!
Sky News reports that a person wearing a Pennywise-style outfit has been leaving red balloons all over the town of Skelmorlie.
Very creepy.
You'll float, too.
Oh.
The clown has also posted taunting message on social media, as well as unnerving photos taken around the village.
They're going to get this guy.
Yeah. In response to reports, the Scotland police have been made aware of its posts, and they said the clown said, "Do you think that I care?"
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I'm seeing an avid tasing.
He's been quoted to say, "They'd have to catch me first anyway." And yes, that's a dare.
Okay.
You know, they don't call them the police in Scotland. It's the guard. I'm going to call the guard, G-A-R-D.
Okay, well, taunting the police, very bad idea.
Well, sure.
Again.
Sure.
No matter where you live.
Maybe give him an extra dose of the taser, Mike. Okay. Will do. What is the Pennywise outfit, Josh?
It's an evil-looking clown, not your friendly kind of happy clown. It's
Doesn't he have the white, what is that thing that goes around his neck?
that old style.
Yeah, like a doily.
Yeah.
The ruffled doily,
Yeah.
if you will.
The new Pennywise does have that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have time for one more news story.
Maybe you should go as Penny. Well, no, this has I just searched Google for Pennywise, and it has Tim Curry's Pennywise from the TV miniseries.
Also creepy. It looks like a deranged bozo.
Yeah. There's the face.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah,
That's one of the Skarsgårds.
You don't like clowns, Tom, right?
Not particularly.
No.
You certainly wouldn't like them.
No,
Yeah.
you wouldn't like these.
Is the new Ringling Brothers? I know they have an animal-free. They're back. The circus.
yeah.
But there are no animals. Not even dogs. Not even trained dogs.
We're back. It's a shorter show. But we're back.
It's
Lots of trapeze.
It's primarily acrobats and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And I never liked the circus because there's too much going on.
Yeah.
I didn't like there's 3 rings. Wait a minute, you got a guy over there.
Trying to watch this guy.
This guy's it's amazing. But you've got 2 other things going on. Just give me the one.
And
I can't
the
focus.
center ring.
Yeah, I like just this. And in any event, the new Barnum and Bailey's is being released. They're going on tour, but no animals. But I'm wondering, do they have the clowns still?
I don't know. It's such a
It
fearful
is really,
character. Yeah.
A lot of people either have decided to be scared of clowns or they just hadn't said anything up till,
I don't know. I think
relatively-
I think it's just popular. I've never been scared. I had a clown in my family, so it never bothered me.
Yeah, my aunt is a clown.
Yeah.
My dad was a clown.
Really? He was a performing clown?
No, he was a clown.
I was at a gas station last year, and a clown pulled up in full regalia.
Yeah.
Got out of the car, gassed up his car. Didn't say anything.
Love it.
No, but yeah, I always
kind of want to go over and go, hey, you're dressed up like a clown.
Do you think a guy who's dressed up like a clown doesn't know he's dressed up like a clown?
God. There's a great scene in the movie Body Heat.
I don't remember this.
Toward the end of Body Heat, when something very bad is about to happen, just out of nowhere, this guy drives by in a little clown car. It's one of the greatest touches that makes that movie so good. Highly recommended. Do that this weekend. You'll thank me. Now, we have time for one more quick story. What have you got?
Okay, if you have ever wondered why your dog eats poop, science has an answer. According to the publication Live Science, dogs eating their own poop, a condition called coprophagia, is considered a natural behavior. Veterinarians believe it stems from dogs' evolutionary connection to wolves, since wolf mothers eat their pups' poop to avoid exposing them to intestinal parasites.
Wow.
Even if it is not harmful, vets recommend owners just quickly pick up after their dogs.
Now listen to how you talk to me. I ate your poop.
I know, Ma.
To save you from parasites.
Yes, Ma.
And now you're doing this.
No respect. And you're going out with that she-wolf.
They're not my cigarettes.
Smoke the whole pack.
I'm so disappointed.
So I'm sorry. So vets recommend you do what?
They just recommend you pick up quickly after them, but some owners are sprinkling Tabasco sauce or cayenne pepper on their dog's poop to deter them from eating it.
Doesn't that take more work than just picking it up?
No kidding.
So that's what the vet says. If you're doing all that, you might as well just pick it up.
Yes.
If you're putting Tabasco sauce in your dog's poop, you've got a real problem. That means, seriously, that is just wrong.
Yeah.
I pick up poop. This is half my life.
Hey, Phil, what are you doing
walking
over
the
there?
dogs.
What is that, Tabasco sauce? Yeah.
My neighbors, they see me all the time. They're not going to go, I wish you'd pick it up instead of putting Tabasco sauce on it. Doesn't really help the taste.
I had a vet, you remember Mrs. Gibbs, my first golden.
Sure.
She
greatest dog ever.
Loved her poop. And we got anti-coprophagic powder.
That doesn't work.
Didn't work.
Oh.
What did kind of sort of work is you go out. I had to go out with her because I was the only one who would even consider doing that.
Okay.
And I had a tin can full of like bolts and washers and screws.
Boy, dogs hate that, don't
and
they?
just as soon as she would even look like she was going to eat, I had to shake it behind and scare it, and that worked. That absolutely worked.
Again, picking it up is the way to go. That way no one steps in it. And
but it's good for the lawn. You should see my lawn.
No, it's not.
It's gorgeous.
I didn't realize there was a worm connection.
Yeah, big time.
Sure.
The early turd gets the worm.
Hookworms. You can get hookworms just running around outside barefoot. You got to be careful where you run it.
You can step in dog poop if you're at Chick's Place barefoot, apparently, since he doesn't pick it up.
No. Every time I go to step in it, he shakes that tin can.
That scares the heck out of me. Get out of there, Josh.
That scares the hell out of me. I never.
Thank you very much. That was
I
some
ate
good
your
news.
poop.
Coming up, we have coffee and orgasms. Are they connected, ladies? This is a story for you. And also, do you remember Constance Stew from history? Although it does sound like somebody's name. He's Constance too.
Hey, I'm Constance Stew.
We kind of have that in the news, and you remember that was kind of deadly. We'll hear about it. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning.
The 14-year-old whale named...
was amazing. Okay, sorry.
Is it Wiki? W-I-K-I-E? There's not a...
Is it Wiki?
Wiki?
It's the sound that you make when you wipe a window?
Ew. Wiki.
No, that was terrible. I don't know what.
According to the story, Wiki can say hello, 1, 2, aha, bye-bye, and even the name of her trainer, Amy.
We have some of the audio.
We do?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, now that it's been suggested what they're saying, I mean,
that's what we're going to hear.
This was on the news. I saw this morning on the TV.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you must do very well.
You have a TV.
And mine has audio now.
Oh, boy.
Here we go. This is the whale talking. You be the judge. Here,
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Oh, God.
Hello?
Chick.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, Chick has his hand up. Yes.
I'm leaving the country. This is creepy. This is creepy. That's plainly hello. I've had it.
So you are definitely.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I mean, I think it's really making a good effort.
Yeah.
It's not great. But what do you want from a whale?
It's like a parrot. It's a parrot whale. It's a whale. What the hell?
Apparently, this is better than the sounds they've ever been able to get out of a monkey or a ape. I did hear that.
Yeah. Wow.
I guess, and it's I think it has something to do with the structure of wherever the voice box and throats, the shape of the throat.
Gotcha.
So, this is a whale.
Wow.
A killer whale. Now am I right, Dean? This whale's in France.
Yes. It's in France. I said that.
So there's a slight
in France.
accent.
Well, it should be bonjour then instead of hello.
Shouldn't it be bonjour? Yeah.
Maybe the U.S. is a bigger market for whale talk. Here it is again.
Hello? Hello?
If you didn't know it was supposed to be hello, I don't think you'd be going, oh, hey, that whale just said hello.
Yeah, I don't think.
No, you wouldn't. Yeah, but it's.
And I don't think he knows when you walk up to say hello.
Maybe it does.
He's just mimicking what the trainer says.
But I mean, think about a parrot. Have you ever been around some of these birds? It's amazing.
Yeah,
this is pretty primitive.
Hello? Hello?
Jeez, get an exorcist.
Oh, that last one sounds like a wet fart.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Oh, God. Okay, this is more of it. Okay, here we go. This is supposed to be a killer whale talking. Here we go.
1, 2.
Wait a second.
I can't take it.
No.
Come on.
No.
Are you making us sit through this?
No.
This is science, Kristi. Okay, it's not all pretty.
That ain't 1, 2. I'll tell you that. It might be 2.
Yeah, he may have had 2.
Let it breathe for a second.
Oh, okay.
There's more. Okay, here we go.
1, 2.
There's no way that's 1, 2.
Hey, I am just playing this French scientist.
It sounds like the whale farts and then gags because of his own fart.
Here we go. There's more. Here we go.
1, 2.
These are nothing.
1, 2.
This is a nice story.
The whale is.
You know what this sounds like? You know what would be funnier? If Mr. the famous British comedian,
Mr. Bean?
Mr. Bean. That's what this sounds like. And Mr. Bean can hear everything the whale says. This was a story
the whale
on
is
the
just
CBS News
My
this morning.
stomach hurts so bad.
It's just making a noise.
It's just making noise.
It's just making noise.
I'd give you maybe hello, but that's just about it.
Yeah.
Listen, please play the first one,
It
too,
sounds
again.
like an armpit fart. Here we go.
Hello?
Now that we buy.
Yes.
I said hello.
Hello?
That.
Jeez.
Hello?
Tom, Where are you with the Senior Wences stuff?
I have to hear that first one.
Here we go. Once again, this is allegedly a killer whale speaking
In France.
Here we go.
1, 2.
So this is, this reminds me of. This reminds me of talking to my friend's grandfather.
Yeah.
Again, he's a young man. You can tell that by all the things he's revealed.
Yes.
During the break, I'm going to tell him to stop answering the questions we ask.
This is so funny. Like I Googled my name one time, and like one of the hits, it was my name. Like I Googled my name in quotations, and one of the hits was a porn site. And I swear to God, my first thought was like, I've watched so much porn. I'm on like a list now. But they just took one of my
Customer Appreciation Week. Jonigan Week. It's Tommy Jonigan.
Customer of the month.
We just want to
watched and you saved.
We just want to say thanks here at Badge Watch for Tommy Jonigan as our Customer of the Week.
Fantastic.
I didn't even question it. I was just like, yep, I've seen enough. Now it's actually gotten to the point where I watch. This is so awful. I watch so much of it. I like. I'll recognize directors' names, and I will appreciate certain. Film.
You know,
I'm just like, this is
going to be good or bad.
She needs to get off this medicine.
Like Paul Anderson.
You're right.
I saw a new porno name for a guy, Brandon Iron.
My friend slept with a famous porn star. I don't even know who it was, but it was so like he was bragging about, which I guess it is something to brag about. But he goes, he slept with a famous porn star, and he was talking. He goes, yeah, it's I had sex with a porn star, and he's like, you know how many guys can say that?
Hundreds.
A lot. Like,
in fact, I got a whole library of
how many guys can't say that? It's probably a smaller list.
Yeah.
It's time once again for people who suck at small talk.
Hey, nice weather we're having today, don't you think?
Yeah, it is rather amazing the cyclical manner in which meteorological trends manifest themselves.
Jeez, sorry I asked.
Join us again next time for people who suck at small talk.
Hi, this is Paul.
This is Storm.
And we're Paul and Storm.
I can't sing.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, chick.
Hi, there's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
That was very definite.
It was. It was more than I wanted it to be. I didn't mean to be so serious.
No, it was fine. There's Ace Cosby.
Chick.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Couple things.
All right.
We have to double up the Ace Cosby joke of the day. Yesterday we got derailed by all the confusion. I will remind you that our guest, Haywood Banks, is going to be doing some great live stuff this weekend. Tonight he'll be at the Diamond Joe Casino in Dubuque. And then Saturday, the Olympic Theater in Cedar Rapids. That'll be a great show. And then I want to wish a happy birthday to the United States Navy.
Yes, my gosh.
248 years old today.
Wow.
So I was thinking of a Navy tribute. And the only way we can do a tribute is to have a little bit of fun.
Okay.
And we had a special request for this tribute, so let's just get to it. This is, you're going to have some trouble finding the tribute aspect of this for a while. Then it will.
What? No, wait, hang on a second. What?
So what he's saying is this is tenuous at best.
Yes.
Okay.
Goes a long way before you
So
get
the
to
connection,
the big boom.
The connection is in quotes.
Yes.
This connection.
This connection to the United States Navy.
United States Navy.
And bravo, brava.
Right.
But this is our way of saying thank you, and it's because we're doing it, it's dumb, and here it is.
The Bob and Tom Toy Company is proud to introduce their newest doll. She's cute, she's cuddly, and she's sure to become a collector's item.
She likes to walk, she likes to talk, she always has to pee. You never know where she will go. She's Incontinent Kathy.
Incontinent Kathy. She's puddles of fun. Hey, when you tickle Elmo, all he does is giggle. But tickle Incontinent Kathy, and you'll feel warm all over. Incontinent Kathy. Sure, she may be silly, and she's not very smart, but we like to think of her as our own little whiz kid. She's Incontinent Kathy. Tickle me Elmo hard to find? Well, with Incontinent Kathy, you're in luck. She's available everywhere. Incontinent Kathy.
Oh, jeez. She squats and teases each time you squeeze her belly playfully. She's gonna get you soaking wet. Uh-oh. She's incontinent Kathy. Uh-oh. She's incontinent Kathy.
Incontinent Kathy, rubber pants, diaper wringer, and Kathy's Dream Outhouse sold separately. Warning, not intended for use near AC outlets. Paper towels, mop and buckets, squirming, and pee-pee dancing accessories not included. There's another new doll from the Bob and Tom Toy Company. Hey, Toby Kavoyan, what's his name?
Poop Deck Pappy.
That's right, Toby. Yo ho ho, it's Poop Deck Pappy.
Poop Deck Pappy.
The old sailor whose diaper's always full. Poop Deck Pappy and his sidekick, Tootie the parrot. What a load of fun. Just pull Poop Deck Pappy's string and watch what happens.
Man, that stinks.
Poop Deck Pappy.
Poop Deck Pappy. Sea breeze air freshener and spare trousers not included. Poop Deck Pappy. He's gonna potty like it's 1999.
Cappy clock.
He's going to potty
like it's 1999.
Okay, we got that.
That little boy has a big old deep voice now.
So Poop Deck Pappy, our tribute to. Maybe just leave it right there. Okay. Thank you very much. We move on now.
I was recently looking at some military flags,
Right.
and it said established, and then the Air Force. I was like, my gosh, I wonder why this was one of my dumber moments. Why the Air Force was established so much later than the Navy, the Army, and the Navy. Yeah. I was like, I wonder what. Oh yeah. They had to invent planes.
Yeah.
There was probably. Don't you think there was a time when they said Air Force, like we said Space Force?
Right.
Yeah.
Where Space Force sounded like a punchline when it came out.
Right.
Or computers.
Yeah. Right.
Cell phones.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I know.
We were idiots. Now, time to move over that way. We have Jess Hooker sitting in for Kristi Lee at the Bob and Tom News Desk. Have we missed anything?
Yes. Dr. Karen Rajan, a surgeon and a TikToker, she goes by Dr. Raj, or he, I'm not sure, is highlighting the potential risk between drinking coffee and experiencing intense orgasms.
Oh, risk.
Yes. Dr. Raj floated the hypothesis while responding last week to two TikTokers' caffeine sex claims. One states, I just found out that if you drink coffee before sex, it intensifies your orgasm by 50%.
50%. That's almost half.
Another woman pours herself 3 shots of espresso.
Wow.
That was wild, she says, implying the caffeine did the trick.
Sanka will only welcome the 10%. Let's be
Sanka. I have not heard that in years.
My dad drank that.
Is that my dad drank that too? Is that still
I think it's still a thing.
Is that like the famous decaf Sanka?
Yeah.
You could get.
Is it still around?
Yeah, I've been trying to find a decent decaf coffee. It's tough.
It's hard.
I can have a case of Sanka here by this afternoon.
Oh, man.
Really?
We've got to get some.
No, don't get a case. I want to just try one.
Sanka instant decaf coffee, 8-ounce jar, pack of 4.
Can you get Sanka K-cups?
Oh, I wonder if you can. I don't know.
That's a great.
So I'm sorry. So to get back to the story.
Yes.
This.
So the doctor says that in low doses, caffeine has mainly a vasoconstrictor effect, which means it narrows the blood vessels. But in higher doses, it has a vasodilator dilator effect, which means that it widens the blood vessel and improves blood flow.
Like when your pupils dilate.
Oh, yeah.
Well, just like Viagra or any of those.
Sure.
They make your blood vessels pop open.
So you have to...
you have an erection.
If you drink coffee and someone sits on your mug, it might help you. Might help.
Hey, babe, why don't you come over here and sit on my mug?
Sit on my mug.
Well, you know how people were using coffee for enemas?
Sure.
That was a fad for a while,
Yeah, but could you use caffeine for I don't know.
A douche?
Yeah, put it up there?
Well, first of all, if you do, don't go with iced coffee or or really hot coffee?
Well, either
They do make some for that. It's called Stanka.
We couldn't have set it up better had we even thought of that joke. But thank you.
either area is a semi-permeable membrane.
Yeah.
You get the caffeine either way, in the
You
front
get real
door or
drunk
the
that
back.
way, yeah.
and you get drunk that way.
Wait, but in a terrible way. Let's
Yeah,
we're
sorry.
not promoting that.
No.
I believe there were some fatalities with wine enemas.
Yeah.
I think that was started by the goblet industry.
Really?
Yes, big goblets. Hey,
goblets.
They're drinking out of their butts. We got to put an end to it.
We got to do something. Death! It could cause death!
We're down in sales.
A lot of the romance is taken out of having a glass of wine if you're putting it in the old keister.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Where's the sommelier?
Hooking the bag up.
Sommelier?
He comes up and okay, put your feet in the stirrups. Here it comes. When we come back, we have a tribute to the coffee enema.
Oh, yeah, we do.
And also coming up, a double dose, 2 shots of the Ace Cosby joke of the day.
And the coffee enema features you in an accent, doesn't it?
No, it features Maurice. It features Maurice Chevalieris. Okay. This
You
is
in an accent.
this
Don't
is the
freak me out.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Think you know your pro football? Then play Pigskin Pick'em every week at bobandtom.com/contest. It's your chance to win a mini.
Who's that knocking on my front door? I'm watching the game, it's 3:45. There's a tiny Spider-Man saying trick or treat. I'm in my boxer shorts, all out of sweets. The scariest thing you've ever seen is a divorced guy with no idea it's Halloween. I've got no candy in the house, man, that's a drag. Cause Baby Yoda's on my porch, holding the bag. I've got no Snickers, Reese's Cups, or Hershey bars. I have Chinese takeout and a couple cigars. The lights are off so I can't be seen. I'm a divorced guy with no candy, no girlfriend, no idea. It's Halloween. I've got toothpaste, vitamins, and pizza crust. Advil, Sudafed, and Cheeto dust. A fifth of Crown Royal and a couple of beers. Unpaid bills and a summons to appear. The scariest thing you've ever seen is a divorced guy with no candy, no girlfriend, no job, no idea. It's Halloween. Who's that knocking on my front door?
Trick or treat.
You took my breath away from the moment I first saw you. Will you marry me, Dolly?
She said yes! She said yes!
It's not a real person.
It's not a real diamond. Real, natural, earthborn diamond. For your real love, from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer Jewelers.
I think they're supposed to put it in. It's a concept. Unbelievable. Candy, that's the best fun we've had all day. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. Tom, quickly, Tom, how does it feel? My God. What is that, 80 feet? My God.
Now, right now, I'm buying a Mutual of Omaha hat, just like he has. Right now.
Save that, baby. Save that,
You don't
baby.
even have to hit it. You better hit that. That's unbelievable.
No, give me.
You don't have to put the ball right
Finley, you're on a 2x4. I do this a lot. I'm going to hit you with this flag if you screw this up, okay? All right. Right about there now. And just straight down the 2x4. Keep it on the board. There should be.
Yes! Woo! Money! We gotta get a picture of this, Tony.
I'm nervous.
Now, same Viva, let's go.
File for divorce. Bob, that skirt doesn't even go with that blouse. Now put on this apron and go do the dishes.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom Radio.
Thank God. Good morning, Bob and Tom Show.
Well, good morning, holiday hardware store shoppers. This is Ernie Fergler.
Hey, Ernie.
Hi, how are you?
Good season for hardware. I know I've been in and out of the hardware store a lot lately.
Oh, well, wonderful. Be sure to stop by Fergler's now. I'll be looking for you.
You wouldn't catch me dead that place.
Hold on a minute.
Okay.
I just wanted to say, first, early happy holidays, everyone.
You got some eggnog, it sounds like.
Please stop by the store today for a free cup of Grandpa Fergler's old-fashioned recipe eggnog.
What's in that? Probably a lot of cream.
Well, it's got a lot of everything in it, Tom. I must say it's better this year than ever.
Oh, yeah?
I've had a cup already this morning. I have to see that everything seems a lot clearer. I don't know exactly what that is.
Yeah.
But don't take my word for it.
No.
The boys in the back say that my nog is special because it's full of the Christmas spirit, whatever that means.
Nice.
Hey, we got our first order of Christmas trees in again.
Yeah?
Hello?
New trees?
1,000, Bob.
Hey, what's happening, Ernie?
What the hell is going on anyway? How does this happen to me every year?
How many trees did you get, Ernie?
Huh?
How many trees do you have?
1,000, Bob. Is that
Wow.
enough? Damn it, we still have like 300 left from 2007.
My most recent marriage was a disaster. It made the wreck of the Edmunds Fitzgerald look like a fender bender.
Wow. Hello.
And you remember Lord's famous line about gun control more.
Yes. The relationship taught me a lot. It taught me they won't sell you a handgun if you're crying.
Hi, this is Nick.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
In her Chicago Bears sweatshirt. Perfect. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello there, Chickie.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. There's Mike Mark walking around. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Closed circuit. Yes, I am taking suggestions of a decent decaf coffee. We're trying to find one. Josh referenced Sanka, which was the one my dad drank.
Was that instant, though?
Yes.
It was only instant.
Yeah, you
I
took,
think so, yeah. It was like Folgers Crystals. It was
hot water, scoop it out, and voila, coffee.
I like Tim Hortons decaf. I drink that almost daily.
That is coming up a lot, that Tim Hortons is the best decaffeinated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, we were talking about coffee because I guess it's a gynecologist who refers to himself as Dr. Raj. Has been talking about the connection between the female orgasm and caffeine consumption. And Dr. Raj explained that, I guess, large doses of caffeine has a vasodilator effect, if I'm getting this correct, widening the blood vessels and improving blood flow. I'm not really convinced that doing 3 shots of espresso is going to help you, ladies. But
either am I.
I think that it's going to intensify whatever you're doing after you drink it.
Well, or make you shake.
Yeah, that's
Most medical professionals, I believe, have debunked the female orgasm. Second, I think
There's no proof. There's no proof.
no, there's zero. No
receipt.
God.
Oh my God.
Someone mentioned the so-called coffee enema.
Right.
And as Chick pointed out, if when you have an enema, the tissue back there,
semi-permeable
whatever it is, you could get drunk, for example, if you want. And I know that I believe some people have actually died from alcohol enemas.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to ask a medical professional before you try that? And also, it's significantly less, I think, romantic to have the lights low and nice music on, and suddenly have an enema bag and jump on it full of Chardonnay.
Unless you're into enemas.
Plus, at a wine tasting, it's really tacky.
Yeah.
I thought it was bad when they would spit in those things.
Yes.
Over here, waiter. Pour.
Dear Tom, I tried a coffee enema one time late in the day.
Yes.
My ass was up all night.
Well, we have a tribute.
That's Mark from Wichita.
We have a singing tribute to the coffee enema, and here it is.
Yeah.
You know, here in Paris and everywhere I go today, people are talking about the latest development in personal hygiene.
What is that?
The coffee enema. And for those of us who practice the alternative lifestyle, there's only one brand of coffee enema. It's called La Cage aux Fougères. Bonjour. I am Maurice Chevalier. La Cage aux Fougères. Because when you're pooped, nothing perks you up like a coffee enema. I'm a gentleman who lives in gay Paris. I like to stay as fresh as I can be, but when I need a little pick-me-up, I don't take my coffee from the coffee cup. Hit it, girls. La Cage aux Fougères, say ooh la la. It's the coffee enema. The finest coffee beyond compare, and it goes in your derrière. La Cage aux Fougères. When it comes to taste, perhaps your tongue cannot tell the difference, but your can. La Cage aux Fougères, say ooh la la. It's the coffee enema, but you don't need a coffee cup. Just grab the bag and bottoms up. La Cage aux Fougères for the man who likes his coffee in the can. Sacre bleu. Au revoir.
Maurice Chevalier. When we put that together, by the way, if you were listening carefully, you could hear a violin doing a famous coffee jingle in the background. Da 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 da. That was a very sophisticated musician, that violinist, and it was quite a pleasure to say to a
symphony
performing violinist. By the way, this is a song about coffee enemas.
We bring the vocals down when they do that.
Yeah, oh God, that's funny. I Googled that, and this is from Ars Technica. It's referred to as a triumph of ignorance, referencing Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop. They were touting $135 coffee enemas in their detox guide. The Implantorama, it's a glass bottle with silicone tubes attached, which allows the user to squirt coffee in their rear ends.
Wow.
By the way, according to this news account, having talked to some qualified physicians, it says coffee enemas have been associated with burns, infections, and rectal perforation.
Burns.
Yes.
Does Implantorama sound like plastic surgery
convention?
The sale?
The Journal of Clinical Gastroenterology, doctor referred to coffee enemas as, quote, a triumph of ignorance over science. So when they say fill it to the rim with brim. Remember the one commercial? He never asked for a second enema at home. Is that remember what was that?
I don't know what the brand.
I think it was Taster's Choice.
Early on.
Taster's Choice, and I think Taster's Choice was also the one that the couple, the Stalker.
Yeah, they made a movie out of that.
Yeah, I guess, and I don't
Yeah,
think it ever played here.
let me explain this, Jess. They're at this fancy restaurant, white tablecloths, the whole thing, and the guy comes in. We're substituting their famous coffee with whatever it is, Taster's Choice Instant. And then the guy, is this the one, and the guy drinks it, and then she goes, the thought balloon, whatever.
Oh, he won't have a second cup. I think I will have.
He never has a second cup at home. The way they like to make women feel like they're not doing a good job in everything in life and commercials.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But wait, there was a Stalker one?
Yeah.
It's our version of Taster's Choice.
Oh, our version. I thought you were saying it was real.
The commercial that actually ran was that the two people came together because, and they came together. They met each other over a cup of coffee.
Yeah, one was borrowing, right?
Yeah, the guy knocks on the door. Do you have any coffee?
Yes, now I remember.
Yeah, and,
yes.
They have a connection.
he repeat.
Oh, he went off again.
Oh, we got a problem with.
There you go.
How'd that happen? Am I back?
Oh, wow.
What? Is that working now?
No, I know. Yeah, no.
Hello, testing. Okay,
You're good now. Yeah.
Back over there.
You're all good.
Okay. This is our knockoff on that, ladies and gentlemen.
Friday, 8 p.m.
Hi, excuse me. I'm having a dinner party and I've run out of coffee. Might I borrow some?
Sure. Here you go.
A few minutes later.
Excuse me. Could I trouble you again for some more coffee?
I just gave you some 10 minutes ago.
I know, but my guests are really big coffee drinkers.
Okay, here you go.
Thanks. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
What?
Do you live here alone?
Yeah, why?
Shortly thereafter.
You again?
I need more coffee.
It's impossible.
Okay, but it is possible that you want me.
No.
2 minutes after that.
Go away.
Stalker's Choice Coffee. The coffee is so good, he'll come back again and again and again.
Coffee! Coffee!
Go away.
Coffee!
I'm going to call the police.
Want it so bad.
Stalker's Choice Coffee. Share some with a neighbor. Stalker's Choice. It's what obsessive-compulsive relationships are made of.
One of our famous coffee
Very
tributes.
nice.
Thank you very much. Coming up in the news, what do you got over there?
We've got bears, Bigfoot, mosquitoes, frogs, all of it.
And they had they crowned the fat bear.
I saw that.
I got it
they
right
did?
here.
Oh, they did? Oh, okay.
And coming up, the Ace Cosby joke of the day ×2. Who wouldn't be looking forward to that?
Right here.
Also, I'll remind you to get in the action, get involved. Go to bobandtom.com/contest regarding week 6 of our competition to win that big green egg mini max. But right now, Chick McGee, what do you got over there?
What do I got over there? No. Do I?
Yeah, you're safe.
Let me tell you about SimpliSafe, the do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself home security system. Did you know kids are at school, spare time filled with practices, running hither and yon, leaving your home unattended? Well, now's the time. We recommend SimpliSafe Home Security because, of course, it's design it yourself, do it yourself. Plus, they've got the revolutionary proprietary home monitoring innovation. It's called 24/7 Live Guard Protection. It's designed to help stop crime in real time. Now, if an intruder breaks into your home, SimpliSafe professional monitoring agents can actually see, speak to, and deter them through SimpliSafe's new Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera, stopping them in their tracks. 24/7 Live Guard Protection made possible by that new Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera available with Fast Protect monitoring plan. It is the absolute only indoor security camera that can trigger the alarm and instantly deter intruders with a built-in siren. You can install it your way, the way I did it, do it yourself in about 30 minutes, or you can have a SimpliSafe expert set it up for you. Either way, it's oh so easy to protect your home. And for a limited time, get 20% off your new system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Visit SimpliSafeTom.com right now before you forget it. That's SimpliSafeTom.com. Remember, there's no safe like SimpliSafe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Once again, coming up, the Ace Cosby jokes of the day. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Now, good luck. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Bates.
Thank God.
I don't break yet, so I got to get off before I get in trouble. But, Chick, we got you on speaker. The guys here at work are wanting you to do Jodie Foster talking about the electric knife.
What kind of knife did you use, Dr. Lecter? Was it an electric knife, Dr. Lecter? I could hear the lambs, Dr. Lecter.
This is one of your best impressions. I think this rivals your...
Which one?
Your Jimmy Stewart.
Oh.
And now Jimmy Stewart talks to Jodie Foster.
What agent? What was her name in that?
Starling.
Agent Starling. Do you see a rabbit? I don't, Dr. Stewart.
And this has
now,
been.
Can you do? Can you do her doing Nell?
Dr. Xavier.
I can do that. Chickapay, chickapay.
Jodie. Get in the car, Jodie. Please get in the car.
It's not Jodie. It's...
Oh, yeah.
No.
See, that's why I couldn't be an actor in a movie. I'd call them by their real names.
Clarice.
Cut!
Oh, Clarice, will you change my diaper?
Oh, God.
Made a boom boom.
It's literally just water.
Mouth it.
Mouth it? Has that been throwing you guys off? Like, I've been told that when I drink out of bottles that I really, like, wrap my whole mouth around them or whatever. And I'll be honest, I have no idea what people are talking about. How we doing, fellas?
Like every other comedian ever, I too have recently broken up with my girlfriend.
So you had to let her go from the van.
I unchained her from the radiator.
Well, I guess that's over.
I broke up my last girlfriend. I broke up via voicemail. Is that
really?
tacky?
That is kind of tacky.
Oh, hear me out.
All right.
I didn't leave a message on her voicemail.
Oh.
I left it on the outgoing message on my voicemail.
All right. Hi, this is Brendan.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave a message
It's less
less you're
confrontational. If this is Susan, it's over.
All right.
Hit the bricks, Hug-a-mug.
But anybody else just leave your message?
Yeah, anybody else leave a message.
Don't forget your number. Did you start your message? Your message is important to me.
Unless it's Susan.
Did you say hit the bricks, Hug-a-mug?
Yeah, I called her Hug-a-mug. She's ugly. I was dating an ugly girl.
Well, somebody has to.
She was hard on the eyes.
Wow.
Hug-a-mug.
Hug-a-mug.
Yeah. I think I'm going to start calling you that. That'll be like my little pet name for you, Kristi. Hug-a-mug.
Oh, well, that's not appropriate.
No, I'm certainly not. I just think it's cute. Hug-a-mug.
Well, you could be mean to ugly girls because they don't have feelings. I saw that on the Discovery Channel.
That's what you were told, right?
Well, there you go.
I discovered that. On the
Hey, by the way, we have something for the quotes page. Nicely done. Usually you don't make the quotes page in the first 10 minutes, but you just did.
She bought rocks one time from Pier 1 Imports. She bought a basket of rocks.
No kidding.
Sure. Decorate her coffee table with. Well, they had like words chiseled into them.
Oh, okay.
That's weird. They said like joy and happiness and friendship. So like one night I just took a handful of those rocks and I drove around my neighborhood chucking them through people's windows.
Joy.
Like, here comes happiness. We were driving to the mall one time so she could buy some dumb stuff. And there was a car in front of us, and it had a bumper sticker that said, "My boss is a Jewish carpenter" on it. And she was all like, "My boss is a Jewish carpenter? What's that mean?" And I was like, think about it. Who's the most famous Jewish carpenter you can think of?
Right.
And I swear to God, she went, I don't know, Geppetto? That totally happened for real in real life.
Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em. And don't miss the Chick McGee Shoe-In of the Week, Thursdays on the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1. They put the F in professional.
Hello and welcome to Spit Take Theatre. This week's Spit Take Theatre presentation at the water cooler.
Man, I can't wait until the new episodes of Survivor are shown. I've really become addicted to those reality shows.
Oh, I am too. I live for Rupert. I love that guy. I've wanted to be a Survivor contestant ever since the first one. The locations they stay at are so beautiful.
Oh, yeah, they sure are. Hey, would you ever do Big...
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
How are you, Pat?
Feeling good today. Had a good night, good morning.
All right.
Good friends.
You wake up, boom.
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 You know how it is in the morning, baby.
Boom. Let's start the day.
I'm up.
Before I have a chance to say something stupid, let's do it. Yeah, that's what I used to. There's Josh Arnold.
Yes, I live the same kind of life.
Ace Cosby, yeah.
What time today am I going to say the thing?
Yes.
That's going to wreck everything.
That's for some unknown reason will be the trigger. Oh, yeah. Eggshells.
It's a weird life we lead, Tom.
Aren't they all?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Everybody's got something.
Of course.
We have coming up the Ace Cosby Joke of the Day, Volume 1 of 2. We just got off kind of on this thing about caffeine and the female orgasm, and they claim that it can enhance the, which somehow led to a discussion of the coffee enema.
So I think Josh was on to something, though. We're all in agreement there is such a thing as a female orgasm, right?
Give it a rest.
Give it a rest.
Is that how you give it a rest?
Well, that's not where I was going. I was going to. Are you familiar with this, Jess? This occurred at the University of Tennessee, a distinguished institution. They had to close a fraternity after an incident known as butt chugging.
Oh, man.
Members of the frat, the one frat in question, were using wine enemas during a party, leaving one student with what is described as a deadly blood alcohol level of 0.45.
Wow.
Wow.
I knew people did that. I did not know it was called butt chugging.
Yeah. So, I mean, the good news is you don't have to worry about if you don't like the taste of alcohol.
That's true.
You got that.
It was enemas, though, right?
Yeah.
That's a butt chug.
They were doing. Is butt chugging different? What's the thing where they pour the?
Yeah, the butt luge.
Oh, the butt luge.
The butt luge. I don't think any of. Well, I guess a minute amount would go into the.
That's where you pour the alcohol down the back of a young lady
or a young man or whatever your.
Whatever your taste. So it's okay with me.
Whatever your tastes are.
So do you lap it up as it descends into the gluteal cleft?
You catch it.
Yeah.
As it falls, as it cascades.
You try to catch it prior to reaching
where,
No, you want it to come down the everything.
I was going to say, so where in the butt crack path is your mouth?
I'm hoping
you're between her thighs.
It's before Chocolate City, right?
No way.
No, it's after.
Hang on a second. We need to explore Chocolate City here.
Wait a second. So you wanted to go? You wanted to go buy the deadly starfish?
You wanted to go buy the starfish and drip from the tarantula's mouth, if you will.
Yes.
This is complicated.
Well, no,
especially if you're drunk.
Loretta Lynn was Fist City.
That was Fist City.
Fist City. Yeah.
I see.
That's an actual song.
No, I love that song.
Fist City.
She says, if you mess with my man or whatever, you're going to
Fist City.
Fist City?
Yeah, it's great.
Wow.
Not what you're thinking about.
She's going to punch another
she's
woman.
Gonna punch, yeah.
Oh, okay. So the Village People covered that, though. Significantly different.
Let's go to Fist City.
Okay. All right. So don't do the wine enema. Apparently, they can be deadly.
Yes, don't do those.
Okay. But now we were also talking
so
about
much
coffee.
That can kill you.
Don't you, Pat? I hate to throw you under the bus here. I know you have one of my favorite songs of yours is your pumpkin spice song. But you have another coffee song you were telling me in the hallway.
Sure, yeah. I like my coffee like I like my women. full of Irish whiskey. I like my coffee like I like my ladies. In my lap while I'm driving, kind of risky. I like coffee and women to be uncomplicated. Room for cream, of course. Don't give me soy, almond, or oat milk, baby. That's grounds for a divorce. Get it?
Oh, very cute.
All right, very nice. I don't like coffee like sudden women. Cold, spoiled, and bitter. Oh, that Cuban hot stuff was too much for my heart. I loved her a latte, but I had to quit her. I like my coffee to agree with me, not give me an ulcer with its acidity. I'm running out of metaphors and similes. I'll just say I like my coffee like I like my women. They both come with big tips. Yes, big tips for all my beautiful baristas.
Big tips, everyone.
Big tips. Big tip.
Certainly appreciate that. Now, we have 2 Ace Cosby jokes of the day coming up, so I think we should certainly get to one of them at least right now.
Rules that sexy man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Jess.
Yes.
Oh!
Yes,
Hey,
Ace.
it's Friday the 13th. You're a cook. What's a good pasta to make on Friday the 13th?
I don't know, Ace. What is a good pasta to make on Friday the 13th?
Fettuccine Alfredo.
Oh, certainly. Very nice.
Oh, yeah. See, you're afraid, chick. Yeah. Alfredo.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Tom, what Friday the 13th film will you be watching today?
I've never seen any of them.
Oh,
Are you gonna
Taylor
do
Swift movie.
Are you going to do the video you do on Friday the 13th? Or you stop doing
Oh, I haven't considered that. I could, yeah. Maybe.
No, I forget. Which one is this? Freddie?
This is Jason. Jason Voorhees, yeah.
Okay. And what's this thing?
He murders campers who mess around at Camp Crystal Lake.
Does he wear the mask?
He wears the hockey mask, starting in part 3. In part 2, he had a sack mask.
How about part 1?
Part 1, he is only referenced and seen in flashback. It's somebody else. It's actually Pamela Voorhees, friend of the Christies, who is the murderer.
Oh, wow.
Part
Do you feel bad that you know this much about something this drunk?
No.
Okay, good.
I've forgotten that. I got to go back and watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I forgot I'm going to be dying soon and early one. I have to waste my time watching that.
going to be dying.
Hey, the clock's ticking, folks. We have Jess Hooker.
Trouble is, think you have time, Tom. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. We have Jess Hooker over there, and she's got some more news for us. What's happening?
A bear named Grazer has won Alaska's Fat Bear Contest.
That's right.
Yes, also known as Bear 128. The large adult female brown bear at Alaska's Katmai National Park and Preserve.
Female.
Yes, was selected by fans as the fattest of them all.
Fat bitch!
Yes, sir.
Trouncing several other chunky bears in the finals. The annual contest drew more than 1.3 million votes this year.
Oh, very sweet.
Grazer is one of an estimated 2,200 pounds.
Oh. Can you, if you were in the woods and you saw Grazer
and you hear a rustling.
I said that wrong. That's wrong.
What's wrong?
So Grazer is one of an estimated 2,200 brown bears that call Katmai home.
Okay.
My mistake. The contest celebrates the resiliency of the brown bears that live on the preserve on Alaska's peninsula.
Wow.
It doesn't say how much she weighs, though.
All we know
look
is that she's the fattest.
Grazer was the name of this fat gay guy that.
Okay.
Oh, no, I want to hear about that.
He choked to death at a glory hole at the Ramrod Lounge.
Is that? Oh, poor Grazer. And they have a little plaque there in memoriam.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, you got it.
For Grazer, the
This
fat gay guy.
will come up later.
Okay, I'm trying to find the. I'm trying to
much
find
she
the.
weighs?
Well,
Yeah.
they can't actually weigh.
Oh, that's true, but I wonder if they can estimate, maybe?
Oh, yeah, I guess they can't. It is hard.
Yeah.
I could tell you how much you weigh.
Yeah.
I can give him a pretty good eyeball it.
Yeah, well, what do you think there, sir?
2,200 pounds wasn't far off, I can tell you that.
You're not here for the hunting, are you?
No, I'm not here for the hunting.
A lot of half dead sticky rabbits.
The story I read about the fat bear, they used, she snatched the title. A couple
No kidding.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
They were using
a couple of
like female euphemism.
something I would do to try to be funny. Yes. I'll find it and I'll
What's
share.
your news source?
Bro, douchebag.
Women are
incel.com.
Women are stuckup.com.
There is not this. The Associated Press does not give an estimated
No.
weight. There's a
Okay.
photograph of this gigantic bear.
She looks twice the size of the runner-up. I'll tell you.
Oh,
that.
really?
Yeah.
So it's clear she's the biggest.
Yeah. Now, back to this Friday the 13th thing.
Yes.
These movies. How many of them are there?
There's Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th Part 2, Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D, Part 4 Final Chapter, Part 5 New Beginning, Part 6 Jason Lives.
You know all this by heart.
I do, yeah. Part 7 The New Blood, Part 8 Jason Takes
You realize none of this is ever going to get you. This is never going to get you
Jason
laid.
Takes Manhattan. I'm trying to count here. And then Jason Goes to Hell, of course.
I Googled this, and the photograph I have, this must be from one of the later ones. Instead of wearing the hockey mask, he has Groucho glasses on.
Oh.
So it's taking kind of a comic tone.
That's a night at Camp Blood.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Which one where he goes to space?
Jason X. Yes.
Jason X in space.
Yes, it's actually very entertaining.
So does he have a spacesuit? And is he in?
He does at one point become what they refer to as Uber Jason.
So he doesn't take a cab.
And no. And one of the people on the spaceship, I believe, he's got an upgrade because he's been damaged. So, and then the computers and the microbots help him. He looks more futuristic. Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's followed by Freddy versus Jason.
You understand life is short. You're not going to be on your deathbed going, I wish I'd watched more of these crappy Jason movies.
Well, I am hoping they continue to make more.
Could have read a real book. Okay, sorry.
So he reads real books, too.
I know. He brags about it all the time.
Kevin Bacon was in the first one. Crispin Glover's in Part 4. Corey Feldman's in Part... I mean, many actors...
Corey Feldman.
Many important American actors came from these...
Yeah, Laurence Olivier's in a lot of crappy movies, so don't give me this good actor thing.
Yeah, he really is.
Let's get back to the news desk. Jess Hooker is sitting in for Kristi Lee. What do you got over there?
Video captured aboard a train appears to show Bigfoot walking around a remote area of Colorado.
My gosh.
According to the Denver Gazette, Miss Shannon Parker and her husband were taking the scenic Durango-Silverton narrow gauge railroad train when they spotted movement in the brush on a mountainside. The person beside them began recording a video while Shannon snapped several photos. The footage appears to show a tall, hairy, bipedal creature walking and squatting down on the ground. Shannon told the newspaper that she and her husband...
You say bipenal?
Pedal?
Bipedal?
Bipedal.
Yes.
Bipenal would mean
I've
it was...
always thought it was bipedal.
You're fine. Yeah, you're okay.
Bipenal would be having...
Two penises,
right.
Yes. That's the weird thing about Bigfoot. That's why we've never seen one.
Or maybe
He's too busy.
bipenal means you have one penis that just likes men and women.
Okay.
Consider that?
No.
Shannon told the newspaper that she and her husband believe in the cryptid now.
Sure, I bet especially now they do, yeah.
Here's this photograph.
It's cryptozoology?
So there's a video around, and actually the Daily Blast Live posted it on their social media yesterday.
It's taken from 700 yards away.
No, but
it could be a dust bunny.
No, it's clearly Bigfoot.
The thing that impressed me, but Bigfoot is almost perfectly camouflaged with his background. They're kind of a brown.
Isn't that something? Yeah.
Isn't that something?
So one really couldn't question.
That's right.
Josh, have you
It's
seen the
not
video?
like he's black and white.
I haven't yet. Have you? Is it pretty compelling?
I've seen it a couple times. First time I go, ooh. Second time I go, well, he is blending in, but he's standing up kind of straight.
I
I
love the people that dress up and do this.
And the announcer said, he's a hunter, but I didn't see any firearms or bow.
Okay.
Maybe he's a guy who went to one of the 10,000 Halloween shops and got the Bigfoot Halloween costume.
I think if there is Bigfoot, and he's a hunter-gatherer, I don't think he has to have a revolver.
No. I mean a hunter in camouflage. That's what I mean.
Oh.
Because he blended in perfectly with the...
Yeah. No, we do not want Bigfoot to learn
To be
automatic
armed,
weapons.
yeah.
I don't think there's...
Well, the good news is we found him. Bad news, he loves to shoot.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you Bigfoot? Oh, Jesus. Everybody down.
See,
Sorry.
if there was a Bigfoot, there's so many great people are really good hunters. Someone would have taken one out.
Very elusive.
Well, that guy would have been perfect to, in the first Jurassic Park, was hunting the velociraptors.
Clever girl.
Clever girl. Right after he gets his head ripped off.
You see these stats? Did you go through these?
Yeah. A YouGov survey there's a government website that does the survey on Bigfoot.
That's exactly right.
A YouGov
You
survey.
paid your taxes lately. They got a lot of money to throw around.
Asked people whether they thought Bigfoot was real, and
Can I
found
guess?
that
I'm going to guess.
Okay.
27% think he's real.
10%.
That's still a lot.
That's Yes. fine.
By the way,
15%.
these people get to vote. I want to make this clear.
15% said it is probably real.
Well, okay, 10.
So 25.
15, 25%.
Yeah, so 30% believe it's probably fake. 35% said it's definitely fake, and 20% said they don't know.
And 17% acted like they weren't home. So,
okay.
Never forget that.
I'll vote for anybody that says they will put more money towards finding Bigfoot.
Yeah, can you check that box in your tax return?
Can you imagine?
Please, I don't want this for defense. I'd like this for Bigfoot research.
In a way, it is defense, isn't
Welcome to the Republican presidential debate. And now let's check in with candidate Josh Arnold. What would be your first job, number one, to start the United States of America back to be great again?
Thank you, Chris, for asking. Bigfoot! Bigfoot! We've got to find this guy.
And then everybody, yeah!
Or
two
lady.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Does the female Bigfoot have big boobs?
Big hairy boobs.
Big hairy boobs.
Just asking. It's
Yeah.
a reasonable question.
I mean, I guess
It is a
she
very
would.
reasonable question. Yes, I'm sure she has teats of some sort.
I don't think that would be the problem. I think the vagina would be the problem.
What do you mean?
Why?
Why would that be a problem?
Wow.
Little
The
gamey?
stink?
Yeah, got a little eight feet
sure.
tall. Come on.
You lived in the woods. Wouldn't yours be gamey?
Don't they say that, though, about bears? They smell horrible.
Yeah, and apparently the Sasquatch, also known in some places as the skunk ape, does have a smell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They say bears, certain types of bears, you can smell them very far away. They stink.
And I think it's true that bears can smell a menstrual cycle.
I think it is too.
Based on what's
I
this
think
based
all
on?
No, I think that's
animals
based
can.
on actual.
Yeah.
Yes, I think so. You hear jokes about it.
That's why when you go hunting, you take a used tampon and tie it to your forehead.
Oh, God.
If you're hunting
Bears?
What
tie
I
it to
do
your
is,
forehead. They're attractive.
Yeah, like a sweatband.
I have a bucket hat that I 8 evenly spaced tampons around.
Like a guy from MASH.
Trapper John. To be clear, gently used.
Exactly. And I did say bucket hat.
Okay, thank you very much.
And you drizzle yourself in honey.
That's right.
Coming up, we have
more bears.
another Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Oh, thank
We have more bears in the news today, and we do have some nice happy news about a marriage, and then there is something out there, a delicacy that is it's kind of like a fair food over in the UK, and it's known as cock on a stick. And this chicken dish, we'll be finding out a little more about that.
You are so uncomfortable.
This is 2 days in a row you've given me stories that say cock.
Well, there's a lot of chicken news out there.
Chicken.
Yes.
No need to. It's a term. It's perfectly
To reference
acceptable.
one of the bits from this show, one more cock on a stick, and I'm going to get
Now,
There it is.
I want to remind you, we've got a special show coming up, coming up in November 17th. It's a Friday. We will be doing this radio show live from the North Star Mohican Casino Resort in Bowler, Wisconsin, ladies and gentlemen.
There it is.
And thank you. And then that evening, we're going to be doing a couple of live shows. First one's already sold out. Details at North Star Casino Resort /entertainment in Wisconsin. It's going to be fun. Hope to see you there. And we will have in the morning, we're going to have Duke Tomato, the Power Trio, and the Brass to Mouth Horn section. Right now, I want to talk about the fall and about great fresh food from HelloFresh. The key to great food, of course, is fresh ingredients. And one of the things I love about HelloFresh is they pay attention to what I call seasonality. There is a season for certain types of food. We're so used in our culture, everything all the time, like Don Henley said in Hotel California or whatever it was, or was it Life in the Fast Lane? The point is, sometimes it's not really the tomato season.
Everything, all the time.
Life in the Fast Lane. Yeah, you know what I mean. The point is, HelloFresh responds to that by getting fresh ingredients of the season. They've got a great fall menu, 40 options every week at least, including their special quick and easy options. What's it all about? It's about a meal kit. That really doesn't give it the justice that it deserved because they do the grocery shopping. They send you the recipe cards, very easy to follow, lots of pictures. And we're talking gourmet-style meals, sometimes very simple. Like I said, some of them you can put together in 5 minutes, pop them in the oven. So check out HelloFresh because they've got a great offer right now. If you listen to this show, 50% off plus free shipping if you use the code 50BT Show. So you go to HelloFresh.com/50BT Show. Once again, they do the shopping. You put these things together, and all kinds. Every week they've got a bunch of stuff for whatever your food preferences are. If it's vegan, they've got that over here. Over here, great classic comfort food. They've got the HelloFresh Market featuring right now the seasonal mini pumpkin cheesecake, just right for the season. So save money, a lot less food waste, have some fun. A great way to teach yourself to cook or to teach your kids how to cook. Once again, the code is 50BT Show. HelloFresh.com/50BT Show. You're going to get some great food, and you're going to love it. Right now, I will urge you to stick around because we do have Volume 2 of the Ace Cosby joke of the day. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your Bob.
This song just kind of popped out. This is from a father to a daughter perspective, so here we go. I'll take this slow, sweet walk with you. You letting go of my hand to say I do. And he will discover just how blessed a life can be. I know, 'cause all those years ago, your mom handed you to me. Every step that we take brings back the memories. Winter snows and horse shows and dancing on the beach. And I can't help thinking that I'm the lucky one. You're still my baby daughter, and now I've gained a son. And I'll take this slow, sweet walk with you. You letting go of my hand to say I do. And he will discover just how blessed life can be. I know, 'cause all those years ago, your mom handed you to me.
Very nice. Edwin McCain, that is great.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course... Hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
Ball games, and you could win a Mini-Max Big Green Egg. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Pigskin Pick'em with the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Larry Reeb, Uncle Larry. It's a sick world, and I'm a happy guy, and you're listening to the Bob and Tom Radio.
The Space Shuttle astronauts are halfway through their 7-day research mission. Endeavour is expected to become an orbiting maternity ward today when frog eggs that were fertilized earlier in the mission start to hatch. Now
We are scheduled to hook up with Commander Thompson. We should hook up right now, I believe.
Hello, Houston.
You're speaking with Bob and Tom. Hello, Endeavor.
Hello, Spaceship Earth. This is Captain Thompson.
Hey, Captain, how are you?
Captain, how are you?
We're doing great. We do a lot of experiments up here.
Yeah, we're just reading about the one involving the frog.
The South African clawed frogs, the eggs are about to hatch any moment now, aren't they?
Very excited. Very good. As a matter of fact, it looks like they might be hatching about now.
Oh, good.
You people might be the first ones on Earth to hear what's going on.
Well, great.
There they come.
This is exciting.
Some little critter coming out of there. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, God! Help me!
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You just ruined it. We're hanging out with comedian Dove Davidoff. Now, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a...
I have someone that left me that I still love very much, but
Thanks for bringing it up, Tom.
No. I think these are good. I think they're interesting because everybody's going through this at some point.
What?
Yeah, not to mention his goggles, which I had just bought him.
She took your dog.
Took your dog.
She did take the animal. It was hard. I'm just worried I'm going to become that guy. Like the that fork in the road where you have a defining moment in your life, and had you been able to make it work, you could have been a whole person, but you didn't. Like, I'm worried 10 years from now, I'm going to see her on the other side of the street and the sun's shining and she has kids and they're eating ice cream and, she's got a husband. And then I'm on this side of the street and it's dark and raining and I got an open silk shirt with a gold medallion and I'm trying to convince some stripper to get my 88 Mustang because I know somebody with good coke. I don't want to be that guy, Bob. I want to be a decent human being and fighting a good fight,
I'm with you.
And now I find myself...
Dream.
I got a dream.
And she's got the dog. I'm more worried about the dog than the gold medallion. Lord Coretta's a fine young comedian. Are you a health guy? You look very slender. And
I'm not a big health guy, although I'm healthy. I just had a complete physical, and unfortunately I'm at that age where you get the real intense physical.
No, yeah.
I hope I'm not sharing too much, but the doctor actually stuck a camera in my rectum. It wasn't part of any procedure. He just suspected that his nurse was stealing from him. This is Kostaki.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
No relation to Benedict Arnold, as far as we know.
That's right.
That was a shut-mouth chick look. I could feel that.
I will not have you besmirch my misunderstood hero of a great-great-great-grandfather.
Trying to make a couple bucks. There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Now, we do have Ms. Hooker, sitting in for Kristi Lee today. Thank you for doing that, Jess. We certainly appreciate it. I know you have many other things, many other duties, many things tugging at you this way and that way.
Why don't you try not to use duty in your everyday conversation?
I was more offended by tug.
You have many more tasks as people...
that's slang for a handy. Give me a tug.
Oh, yeah.
A tuggy? A tuggy or a tug?
No, just a tug.
Yeah.
Really?
I like tuggy better.
You've never heard of a rub and tug?
What are you rubbing before you tug?
That's the massage.
Yeah, that's
the happy ending.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a low-rent massage.
Florida.
Well,
parlor
I don't know.
Frequented by certain NFL team owners that live in the Boston area.
I got a massage the last time I went to Austin. My buddy bought me a
But it wasn't a rub and tug.
Was it? Yeah, was it a happy ending?
Was there a
As far as
purple
you
light?
know,
Purple
as far
neon?
As you guys know, no, it was not a happy ending.
Are those illegal?
No.
Nothing's illegal if you don't get...
Well, I didn't know if a happy ending could be... It's not legal, is it?
No, of course not.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think it borders on prostitution, if not in the actual inside the border of prostitution.
As you all know, I'm very worldly, and I lived in Korea for a couple of years.
Yes, I've heard this.
Taught English over there.
Oh, yeah.
Important work for the youth of South Korea.
Yeah.
The rub and tug places over there are designated by barbershop poles. So you'd be walking down the street and you'd see, like, what the hell's that barbershop pole?
God, I hope the people knew that. If you didn't know that going in.
Yes, for blow dry.
Hey, I can't believe the guy's giving me a haircut. Next thing he puts on goggles and he's going down to
Going down to Pound Town.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awkward.
It was. I was like, oh, that's what that is. I just thought
So when you went there, was the barber male or female?
All I know is he had gentle touch.
He presented as a female.
Now,
That's all I know.
Jess Hooker, like many folks.
It's Jess Hooker.
What did he say?
A little bit Jess.
Oh.
A little bit.
I said Jess, for God's sake. Are you trying to take this down some filthy road again? Miss Hooker.
Do you remember the consultant we had one time who said, Chick, you know what you need to keep in your head? Bob and Tom are in the front seat. Tom's driving. You're in the back seat, and you keep tapping him on the shoulder, making him turn. That's your job.
Sounds like a genius.
And of course, Tom was really excited to hear it. He told me that.
Yeah, when I need to know what I'm doing, I'll talk to myself. Thanks for wasting my time.
Okay.
But there are many folks who have started off in various careers as interns.
Yes.
Although the world of interning is not what it used to be because of various lawsuits, so now very few places will take interns because they don't want to get sued.
That's your contention, yes.
Not my contention.
Or you have to pay them.
Yeah, look it up.
It used to be understood that if you were an intern, occasionally you had to sleep with the boss. And now they've gotten all complainy about
Things have
it.
changed.
Yeah. Uppity. That's the problem.
Yeah, just whiny.
No, and
let's use any other word.
When but you did start as an intern.
I did start as an intern.
And you're warned as an intern not to get near the Bob and Tom area.
Yes.
We have a designated area for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
It gets pretty ribald back here.
Racy.
Yeah.
Well, you made the mistake of walking by the Bob and Tom area early on.
Yeah.
And you were asked to do a voice.
I was.
Oh,
and we have that for you if you'd like to hear your on-air debut.
Mm-hmm.
And you were asked, I believe, to do an accent.
I was. It was 2002.
Yeah. And at that time, people still had a sense of humor and felt that accents were funny. Whereas now, of course, for God's sake, if you notice that someone doesn't speak exactly like you.
Am I going to get canceled for this?
No, because we're all out of the room right now.
Here's how it went. Do you remember the name of your character?
I don't remember the name of my character. No.
I don't think you had
it. Is it Maria?
It is Maria.
And
You're right.
The other voice is the comedian Tammy Pescatelli.
Yes.
And Tammy used her actual name in this bit.
Yes, she did.
Okay. And here it is.
Hi, Tammy. How are things in the produce department today?
No, that's you. That is Jeff.
That
is me.
It gets funnier every time I hear it.
I'm not sure what your ethnicity is supposed to be here.
I think it's supposed to be Latina.
Yeah. Is it now?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Here it is again.
Hi, Tammy. How are things in the produce department today?
To be honest, Maria, I'm not feeling well.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you sick?
Actually, I'm constipated.
Constipation. It's a terrible feeling. But don't take those nasty tasting laxatives or drink those putrid fiber drinks. Now, thanks to Roberto y Tomas Foods, you can become regular while enjoying a tasty snack.
Here's something you should try, Tammy.
A tortilla chip? I don't think so, Maria. I'm not really feeling very hungry.
Oh, but this is a different snack chip, Tammy. It promotes regularity.
What are they called?
Cheetos.
Cheetos?
That's right, Cheetos. And Cheetos can have you back to feeling like your normal self again within hours. Eat a handful before going to bed, and let Cheetos work their magic overnight.
Feeling better today, Tammy?
I sure am. Thanks to you and Cheetos.
They work, don't they?
Do they ever? Cheetos taste great and works fast. I had a few more on the way out of the house this morning, and ooh,
chips.
Clean up. Aisle 7.
Cheetos, the snack chip that relieves constipation. Cheetos, in 3 great flavors, including Cool Stool Ranch, cut in nacho cheese, and of course, very regular. Try Cheetos today.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Did a nice job there. I'm not sure that guy. I don't know what the hell accent that is.
Right.
Is that?
I remember after that, my dad heard that on the air, and he called me and he said, "So when is this internship over?" Here we are.
So sorry.
Yeah.
So sorry. This is a little excerpt of that. If you'd like to hear a little bit more.
Hi, Tammy. How are things in the produce department today?
To be honest, Maria, I'm not feeling well.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you sick?
Actually, I'm constipated.
Constipation.
Okay. All right, sorry.
Are you sick?
Take a Cheetos today. Okay. Whoops. Not enough time for another Ace Cosby joke of the day here. We're going to have to come back with that. I'm certainly looking forward to that.
The anticipation's killing me.
Plus, we have the unusual food from the UK known as cock on a stick.
Yummy.
It's a chicken dish. We'll find out what that's all about. Certainly an unusual name. We have a callback to the world of the constant stew.
Yes.
We return. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Ingrid, you're going to sing one of your tunes for us right now. Which one is it?
I was thinking that would be a good idea. Just want me to do a monologue or something.
Well, no, there's been some controversy that apparently there's this rap version of. Are you going to do what's going to happen here? I'm a little confused.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, all right. We'll have fun, right? All right.
Sure.
I just became so Staten Island. So, this is the song that was on the Old Navy commercial. So we've played it over and over and over again because it was the song that actually made it to radio.
Mm-hmm.
And so one day, I don't know, my brain just sort of went crazy and I wanted to do something different. And so I did something different and it sort of stuck because we need to change it up a little bit. So we'll do that version for you. I hope you like it. This is called The Way I Am, the remixed version.
Okay.
I can't believe I'm doing this. All right, stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with a brand new edition. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow to the extreme. I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up the stage, wax a trump like a candle. Dance from a speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. Deadly when I play a dope melody. Anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it. You better gain weight. You better hit bullseye. The kid don't play. If you got a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook when my DJ revolves it.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Ice baby.
Uh-huh. Well, he needs the money.
I believe Queen gets it.
Hey, don't hate. Don't hate.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground was where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all shooting some b-ball outside of the school when a couple of guys were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight. My mom got scared and said, "Where the auntie and uncle in Bel Air?" I whistled for a cab, but when it came near, the license plate said fresh. It had dice in the mirror. If anything, I could say that this cab was rare, but I thought, nah, forget it. You're home to Bel Air. I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cab, "You're home. I'll smell you later." Looked in my kingdom. I was finally there to sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel Air. Oh, man. Here we go. We'll do the real one. If you were falling, then I would catch you. If you need a light, I'd find a match. 'Cause I love the way you say good morning. And you take me the way I am. If you are chilly, here, take my sweater. If your head is aching, I'll make it better. 'Cause I buy you Rogaine when you start losing all your hair. Sew on patches to all you dare, 'cause I love you more than I could ever promise. And you take me the way I am. Oh, you take me the way I am. You take me the way I am.
Beautiful. Wow.
Very nice. Ingrid
Good voice
Michelson
this morning. Yeah.
Ingrid and her band is sounding great. Very nice mix, too. Thanks to all of the technicians. You did such a nice job. That was very good. It really sounded great.
Sick enough for you?
This has been Spit Take Theatre. Join us next week for another edition of Spit Take Theatre.
They don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's
cow.
a good day's work, everybody. This is Bob and Tom Radio.
We have Chaz. Now, Chaz, do you want to describe the skill?
I do the drum solo to Inagata Vita with my throat.
That's his throat. This is dead on. This is it. Yes. That's it.
Yeah.
That is Inagata Vita.
Yeah.
Man, this.
Wow. How did you learn that you had
how
that
do you discover
incredible
that
talent?
Someone stole my radio, and that's what you start doing.
Right now, Killer Bees joins us in the studio.
Bees, how you doing?
Real good, man. Waking up
see
a
ya.
shopping list over here. My wife's eating in bed now. She's at that part of the pregnancy where they crave all this food.
Uh-huh.
Some people have mirrors over the bed. We got a sneeze guard. Sleeping on those Posturepedic Sealamil, man. Hey, you ain't lived till you're making love, and your wife says, "Go slow, I'm spilling my chili."
Hey, this is Larry the Cable Guy, and you're listening to Bob and Tom.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, chick.
We're due for a song.
I'm ready.
All right, baby.
You have a Bigfoot song?
Yeah.
Just look at him and go, he'll go, boom. Bigfoot.
Boom.
Any topic.
Boom. There's Josh Arnold.
Oh, no.
You know what? We've reached the point it's charming now.
I don't know about that.
There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
We were talking about Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Because there's, where was it, in Colorado? Someone thinks they saw him on a train. Not on the train. That'd be easy to get a picture.
That was Elvis.
What do you mean you don't have your ticket?
But I saw the photographs. It's not particularly...
it's very compelling.
No, it could be a rabbit. It's so far away.
It absolutely could be Bigfoot.
But have you seen those commercials where they have, what is it? It's either Ancestry.com or one of those 23andMe, whatever they are. Have you seen the commercial where the person goes, yeah, for years, we thought we were Scottish. And, and then he goes, well, we went to 23andMe or whatever the hell it was, and we found out, wow, this is weird. All of our ancestors are from Zimbabwe. You know, it's ridiculous.
Sweet.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah.
How about this for an idea? Just hear me out on this.
All right.
You got a guy, hey, and it's Bigfoot.
Okay.
For years, I thought I was Bigfoot. I went to Ancestry.com. It turns out I'm Sasquatch.
Well,
you're still doing
I've got 5% Yeti in me.
Yes, that would be
that would be a great bit for Saturday Night Live. Maybe Adam Driver hosts and dress him up like Bigfoot, and boom, boom, there it's fun.
That's perfect. Thank you very much. We have Jess Hooker sitting in for Kristi Lee. And coming up, I'm quite pleased that we're going to have Jeff Oskay and news we failed to mention. Speaking of Mr. Oskay, Mr. Godwin, Mr. Arnold, Mr. Willie G, all are going to be on the stage with a host that would be me and Chicky McGee.
I don't think you've ever called me Chicky.
Well, you got Willie G, Chicky McGee, Tommy G.
Willie G, Chick McGee, that rhymes better than
Tommy G. Yeah, we'll have to work on it.
According to the New York Post, Tom, Sasquatch is pronounced Sasquatch, not Sasquatch.
What?
What is it again?
It's Sasquatch.
Oh, no S there.
No, the S is on the squat.
I'm making an edit.
Okay.
right. So it's not sass.
It's not sass. There's no quatch.
I didn't say it's a Sasquatch.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's
almost.
So we're concerned about the pronouncing something that doesn't exist
because you like to say Sasquatch.
And what is it?
That's because the benefits of a classical education. The Sasquatch that I know was on the crew team at Columbia.
Oh, that's right.
Boy, he could row all day, man.
Yes, I say stroke.
But man, mouth like a sailor.
Oh, and smell bad. Woo.
Where was I? Oh, I know. I was reminding everybody that we've got a special couple of live shows the evening of November 17th.
Where's that?
At the North Star Mohican Casino Resort in Bowler, Wisconsin, and we will be doing our morning show from there coming up that morning, Friday the 17th, with Duke Tomato, the Power Trio, the Brass to Mouth Horns, et cetera, et cetera. But we look forward to seeing Mr. Oskay in just a few minutes.
The radio show Friday morning for hearty people only. Hearty, because it's going to be 5 a.m., baby.
5 a.m. local time.
We're going to be there, baby.
Okay. Now, do you really have a Bigfoot song, Pat?
Oh, yeah, I do. I thought Josh didn't believe in fairy tales. Sasquatch is for some, but not for me. Oh, yeah. He watches documentaries.
Yes, I do.
Bigfoot books he reads.
I love them, I do.
The video is grainy, he concedes. But he said he saw its face. He's a Bigfoot believer. Not a trace of facts. Did anyone find? Here we go. But poor Josh, he's a Bigfoot believer. It's probably a big beaver left those tracks. The city saw his face. He's a Bigfoot believer. You go, Josh.
There he is.
Is it the sound of Bigfoot?
Could be.
This is an actual recording of Bigfoot in the wild.
Do you have? You have a Bigfoot.
Oh, wait a minute, no.
Sound.
Yeah, I actually have.
That's actually a Weimaraner in
a cardboard paper.
Belching into a cardboard paper.
That's right.
cup.
This is Bigfoot.
Boy, that's scary.
This was actually recorded and put on this device. That was him howling. Here's Bigfoot snorting. You don't want to hear that.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Here he is roaring. You pissed him off.
Okay. and you have those on a...
That's right.
On a nice
an actual
plastic
a scientific instrument.
Is that from sucker.com?
It is not. I purchased this at a cryptozoology convention.
So wait a second. I'm sorry. You went to a cryptozoology convention?
I went to a...
Were there any women there?
That was a little... No, that would be too nerdy. I was at a horror convention. Thank you very much. And it was at the same time the crypto convention was happening. And,
were there any ladies there at all?
Plenty, yes. Yeah, very intelligent, beautiful women.
But they'd be easy to fool. Yeah, I've had a vasectomy.
Oh, God.
That's not the kind of fooling you
If
want
she'll
to fool
believe in
around with.
Bigfoot, she'll believe that. Hey, tough luck. I'll never see you again.
Tough luck. I'll never see you again. That's the way he signs off. Here's more Bigfoot audio. You ready?
Oh.
That's
terrifying.
Chilling.
Yeah, it could be any animal in the woods.
Oh, sure. That's a squirrel.
I don't don't think it's a deer.
It could be a buck.
That's a deer.
Yeah, or it could be some guy camping trying to have some laughs.
Here's more.
He stepped on a rock.
Oh, that's
two guys fishing.
No, that's Deep Purple. That's
Yeah, it does sound like
Well,
the
again.
beginning of...
Deep Purple Hush. That's
Yeah,
what that
Hush.
is.
Play it again. Thank you very much. Now, I'd like to. We have a request here. I guess we can fulfill this one. This does not start out seemingly about our topic.
Okay.
Put it that way. However, it eventually lands on.
Don't get mad at me, but I have one more Bigfoot.
Oh, my God.
It's worth it, I think. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Chewbacca. Panda. Tom.
Your thoughts?
Worth it.
That was recorded against my wishes. That was done by someone with our Nixon switch. I was in here
exactly right.
by myself doing some show prep. I'll explain what that is to you guys later.
Amazing. Amazing.
Our friend Greg Warren is at the Funny Farm in Youngstown tonight, and then he is at the Club Cafe in Pittsburgh coming up on Saturday. So, Youngstown, please, the Funny Farm tonight. Go see the great Greg Warren. This is one of our first introductions to Greg, and you'll see how it applies.
Comedian Greg Warren, former state champion wrestler. You're the son of a wrestling coach. Now, I assume your dad was also your wrestling coach. Is that correct?
Yes, he was, yeah.
That had to be a little weird.
Yeah, you know, people are always asking me, they're like, you know, hey, that must have been tough. Your dad was a wrestling coach. He must have pushed you really hard, you know, and he did. I mean, but you think about it, he pushed me in athletics. That's sort of a normal thing to push your kid in, right? I mean, you know, there's people out there who spend their whole lives trying to find Bigfoot. How'd you like to have that guy pushing you, you know? Do you even want to find Bigfoot, son? Because you don't act like it. You don't have a tracking map. You don't have night goggles. You don't know how to make a plaster mold out of a footprint. What, do you think he's going to show up, son? Oh, wait, there's somebody at the door. It's Bigfoot, Greg. You found Bigfoot? That's not the way it works, pal. You better shape up, because right now I don't think you could find the neighbor's dog. Now, my dad was, he was a high school wrestling coach, so I wrestled, and my mom was into music, so I played the clarinet in the band, which, you know, they made fun of me, especially the guys on the wrestling team, especially my best friend, Huey Baker. He was a black guy. He's one of those guys that would just get a hold of something and never shut up. And I was like, look at Greg, man. Greg played a flute. It's a clarinet, Huey. It's a flute, Greg. You a flute man. Look at little flute man, Greg. Flute your flute, Greg. Little flute man, Greg. He'll be on the bus going to a match. It'll be real quiet, and all of a sudden you hear, up, 2, 3, 4. What the hell we fighting for? Flute man. It's embarrassing when you're out there wrestling and you hear, hit him with your flute, Greg. Hit him with your flute. And my friend Nick got it worse. Nick was one of these guys. He had like high shoulders. You know, he looked like a turtle. So we called him No Neck Nick. Look at Nick, man. Nick ain't got no neck. Where your neck at, Nick? No neck, Nick. No neck, Nick. No neck, Nick, paddywhack, get a dog a bone. But it can't be no neck bone, because Nick ain't got no neck. Where your neck at, Nick? The foot bone is connected to the knee bone, is connected to the hip bone, is connected right to the head bone, because there ain't no neck bone. Because you ain't got no neck. If Nick put on a turtleneck, he would be blind.
Thank you very much. That was, of course, Greg Warren. I'm just looking up this thing. Greg, tonight, the Funny Farm in Youngstown.
All right. You should be at the Funny Farm. Right.
Greg is a terrific live show. Then Saturday, he'll be at the Club Cafe in Pittsburgh. I'm assuming this is a typo.
Why?
Pittsburgh, Ohio. I think.
Oh.
Pittsburgh, okay.
Oh.
Pittsburgh, Oklahoma. I don't think so. I think this would be your Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
It is.
Thank you very much.
The big one?
Yeah, the big one. We had a winner. Josh Casey from Pittsburgh, Kansas, won our big competition for the Big Green Egg Mini Max just a couple weeks ago.
That was yesterday.
Last week's winner was Corey Cravey of Clovis, California.
Wild and cravey guy.
And you could be the winner this week. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. Find out about the rules. It's pretty simple. Pick some great football games. There'll be a whole bunch of them this weekend. And then you could also get in, of course, on week 7, week 8, week 9. You'll see.
Next thing you know.
Now, right now, we have coming up another Ace Cosby joke of the day. We have Jeff Oskay, a news we failed to mention. And right now, we have Chick McGee.
That's right. Let me tell you about SimpliSafe, the design-it-yourself, do-it-yourself home security system. Kids at school, spare time filled with practices, other activities, travel, hockey, possibly. Well, your home is just sitting there unattended. That's where SimpliSafe Home Security and their revolutionary home monitoring innovation, the proprietary 24/7 live guard protection, designed to help stop crime in real time. Now, if an intruder breaks into your home, SimpliSafe professional monitoring agents can actually see, speak to, and deter them through SimpliSafe's new Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera, stopping them right in their tracks. 24/7 live guard protection possible from the new Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera, available with a Fast Protect monitoring plan. It's the only indoor security camera that can trigger the alarm and instantly deter intruders with a built-in siren. And yes, you can install it your way, the way I did. I did it myself in about 30 minutes. Or now you can have a SimpliSafe expert set it up for you. Either way, it's never been easier to protect your home. And for a limited time, get 20% off your new system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Visit SimpliSafeTom.com right now. That's SimpliSafeTom.com. Remember, there's no safe like SimpliSafe.
Thank you very much. Coming up, it's going to be Jeff Oskay, news we failed to mention. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
I am going to exit the studio with the Wizometer. And we have the crew standing by. Chick, are you going to come and follow me?
Yes.
Okay.
This would be wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And do you want to explain what the Wizometer is, Kristi?
Yes, it's a small device that you hook to a urinal, and men, of course, urinate into the device, and it reads out a velocity, I guess, would be the correct term. It's like
Are you there, Tom? Can you hear us now?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, we hear you loud and clear.
Can you hear me?
I hear you also, Chick. So you guys are moving down to the men's room.
I'll tell you something.
Kind of like a radar gun.
Crew member is dressed as a race.
I see he's in a poncho, and you know what? You take every precaution because these guys, you don't know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
I hope you don't get that bifurcated thing, you know.
We have set up the Wizometer. Kristi, it's kind of like a radar gun for urination.
Exactly,
but they don't
yes.
use radar.
No,
Okay,
it uses a little wheel that you spin
We're
like
going
a
in the
hamster.
men's. We're going in.
You two are gonna. Are you two gonna whiz together at the same time?
No. Tom is at the I'm at the urinal.
Where's Chick?
Do you have the tester? Should we test it one time first? I have a squirter bottle with water in it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to squirt. This is a really heavy squirter. I don't think any human being could do. Okay, I'm squirting, and the Wizometer is reading 10, 14, 8. Looks like the total readout, 14 was the high. You know, you really didn't even squeeze it.
I was going to say.
Coming out of a squirt bottle. Are you sure it's not on
24
spray?
out of it.
Oh my God! There's it got up to 80. You got to squeeze it, Tom.
Yeah, that's what.
80? 80? I can't go up to 80. Well, I know you can't go up to 80, but you were like doing this like a little Nancy guy. Look at the little wheel go around. Okay, Flomax. We'll see how you do. Okay, I'm gonna. So the way it works is after you Chick did it again, and it's reading out 50. So it works like a radar gun.
Right. Okay.
Okay, I am going to.
Are you gonna unzip and see what you got?
He's reaching. Yeah. Now, we've not tried this with. No, I don't want to splash anybody here. Oh,
well, let's hope not.
I'm getting ready to go. Okay, I'm going. I'm ripping it here. This is the best I can do. Oh God, this is no good.
What kind of speed?
There are people taking pictures.
What kind of speed you got going on?
I'm afraid there may be some additional audio.
You get a warm-up lap?
There may be some additional audio. Yeah, sorry. 26 was the high.
I'm sorry, what?
26. 26? Oh my God! Your prostate check. It looks like Chick, when you did it, there's water all over the floor. Okay, come on in, prostate king. What? Okay. No, I'm not saying I'm going to do any better, but okay, now Chick's going to get up there. I have a shy bladder. Well, I'm not going to look.
Oh, he's going to stand there for an hour trying to whiz because he has a shy bladder.
Phone. He needs 2 hands to handle the monster. I can't. Did you find it yet? I don't know if I He's digging. Have you found it yet? I don't know if I can do this when everybody wants me. Okay, are you going yet? No.
No.
You haven't even started? No, I can't go.
Hey, everybody, turn your head.
Okay, nobody look. Oh my God! Think about Niagara Falls. Think about wet things. Think about Niagara Falls. Think about
water.
Turn the faucet on. I have to turn the faucet. What? Jeez.
Why? You don't want to stay?
It works for my
Here we
girls.
go. Oh, no, he's finally started. Okay, there we go. How's it going?
What kind of?
Well, I can't get the wheel to turn. Now, if there's any kind of gaseous emission, it voids the readout. 26, 54, 56. Oh.
So,
Okay.
what'd you get? 56?
What is the readout? 56. 56.
Ooh, chick.
Very
And
impressive.
Tom, you had 20?
24.
What was mine? 20 something? 20.
Wow. Maybe you should have your prostate checked.
Are you still going? Yeah, I told you I had to go, man.
The test is over.
Maybe we can do a commercial break. the camel releases. Still going. Okay. Anybody else have to go? Well, we've got the whole. Would you wait? I'm not done yet. I'm sorry. So the Wizometer. Let me see the readout.
Oh. The key is to get the wheel to spin. Sometimes your aim is a lot key to it. You probably didn't hit the wheel.
You have to aim?
You can't arc it in there, Tom.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Who's going to take this thing out of the urinal?
Oh, well, I'm sure we can find an intern to do that for us.
Do we have any interns? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, we're heading back in.
Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlists for more great stuff.
In the big brown. Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hi, chick.
Hi. There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
Ace Cosby's here. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Hello, testing. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. We have Jess Hooker sitting in for Kristi Lee today. You've done an excellent job, Jess, and we certainly appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Thank
I'm
you.
sorry that every break you have to go sob on the corner.
It's okay.
Don't worry. It happens.
Wait a minute.
Pat Godwin's almost through doing that, and he's been here several years.
Boy, it took a while to get over the sobbing.
Hang on a second. I've been going and sobbing every break for 35 years, and Josh has just recently started it. So Ace is unfeeling. So
I do remember the first time that I saw Kristi crying at the vending machine.
Oh, we've all got our own stories.
Oh, boy, yeah.
We've all got our own stories.
Lay in the bed going, not today. Not today.
Trying to get a little frivolity in there. Okay, well, speaking of crying at the office, I believe we're going to hook up with Jeff Oskay. There he is. He's our own mountain man wearing a tie. It's the very handsome Jeff Oskay.
And you can tell I'm feeling loose today. I went with a half Windsor.
How about that?
So things are about to get a little crazy.
It is
everybody.
Casual Friday.
Okay.
As you know, we don't give you all the news each week, so I'm here to give you the news that we failed to mention.
Now, here's Jeff Oskay with what you failed to mention news.
First of all, I'd like to mention the news desk. I have a new sponsor here at the news desk. I've dropped Willie's Buy Here, Fill Here Waterbed Warehouse. My new sponsor is called Slim Pickens. It's a clothing store for the discerning shopper that is small in stature.
Oh.
You can sign up for their discount No Chubs Club and receive 1% off your first purchase. At Slim Pickens, we only have one rule: no fatties. Let's get on to the news. So the new Taylor Swift movie comes out tonight, as Tom was talking about earlier. And my youngest is going for their birthday since concert tickets weren't an option. What you failed to mention, after buying the age-inappropriate dress, the mani, the petty, the shoes, the new tights, the hair accessories, the beaded bracelets to trade with fellow moviegoers, sunglasses, even though they're going to be indoors at night, jewelry, makeup. Somehow I'm now $5,000 into my cheap Taylor Swift movie tickets. Fingers crossed that Travis Kelce shows up. So that's what I'm holding out for.
Well, if you buy popcorn, it's going to double that.
Ooh,
So,
I like that.
$5,000. Yep.
They say microdosing LSD can help cure some people's OCD-ness. What you failed to mention, good luck microdosing a liquid. I tried microdosing acid once, ended up following Limp Bizkit for 3 years on tour.
Whoa. That's a long high.
Yeah. Come to find out, when it comes to dosing the acid, it was less micro and more over. Archaeologists discovered footprints dating back 12 to 14,000 years ago in North America this past week. What you failed to mention, I saw the photographs. They're hideous. If I were to guess, just based on his toes, the footprints were made by Paul Bunyan. Paul Bunyan.
Big bunion. On the
Giant.
Oh, that bunyan.
Bunion. A different
Giant.
spell.
That's on me.
Bunion.
It's on you.
Lumpy foot, Josh.
A restaurant in San Francisco is now charging patrons a $50 cleanup fee if they vomit during brunch. Well, you failed to mention they should probably stop their drink till you hurl bottomless mimosa promotion. They get you going and coming there. So thousands of migrating birds died after slamming into a glass building in downtown Chicago. What you failed to mention, what's the cleanup process? Do you grab a snow shovel or just go straight for the snow blower? Just shooting birds out into the street. Yesterday,
would make the most sense. I would
speaking of Chick, yesterday was Chick's 47th radio anniversary yesterday. Congratulations.
Wow. Damn, that's a long time.
I looked it up. The gift for the 50th is cyanide and a noose. But the gift for the 47th anniversary is a big kiss and a hug from me. Oh, no. Some running music, Patrick.
Oh, sure.
Is he really coming out?
You mean he's in this
There's
building?
no way
Oh,
he's
my
doing
God, he's
that.
right there.
Well, that was absolutely delightful.
Jeff just came in, squeezed him, and gave him a big beardy kiss.
He sure did. You know, in his beard, can I say?
Maybe I should have put this at the end.
Jeff,
Oh, there's more?
Jeff, as I'm going to fill here so you can catch your breath, that was surprisingly soft, and I'm on record saying you smell great.
Wow.
He always smells good.
And his beard is very soft.
Yeah.
Don't you use some kind of beard oil?
Yeah, but I'm no longer promoting the company because I found out they aren't actually Amish.
Oh, they aren't. Okay.
I mean,
I'm out.
What's it called?
Lied. It was
It was called Honest Amish.
So this is dishonest on me.
Apparently they were lying Presbyterians.
So is the idea of the beard oil that the food that you're eating will just slide off as you chomp down?
That's exactly it.
Poor Jeffy.
Pat, not to be ignored here, excellent running music.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So good.
Boy,
It's really good.
That old-timey
kind of piano thing.
Very nice.
I knew you'd kill it, Patty.
Very nice.
A couple in Vegas.
Look how sweaty he is.
Do you want me to read a story?
A couple in Vegas celebrated their anniversary.
You might be having a stroke. Okay.
By setting a new gambling record by placing bets in 93 casinos over 24 hours.
Yeah, they did.
What you failed to mention, Tom, if you send me to Vegas, all expenses paid, I'll set a new craps record. That's right. I'll see how many casinos I can pitch one off in a 24-hour period.
That's right. I have to make that happen. Craps record.
I'll help fund it.
Let's see where we're at.
I'm glad you quit smoking. Jeez,
I quit smoking 5 years ago.
5 years ago, you'd be dead.
Jerk face.
All right.
There are new cowboy boots made by Crocs. What you failed to mention, Broke Boot Mountain. That's all I got.
Okay.
And finally,
Sorry.
Finally, kids running a homemade lemonade stand raised $400 towards a neighborhood dog's $2,700 surgery after the dog was hit by a car. Well, you failed to mention the kids raised just enough money to have the thing put down. I'm Jeff Oskay. This is the news I failed to mention.
What you failed to mention news.
Jeff Oskay. That's just awful.
I don't know if how the breath made it funnier. I think it did.
I'm worried.
Some reason,
I'm worried.
Okay, now a couple of points of order here. Kostaki Economopoulos, our NFL correspondent, is going to be in Florence. The main room, MANE, in Florence, Alabama, and should be a great show. And apparently that takes its name from the local college. There's the mascot is a lion with a mane.
Oh.
There we go.
I'm not sure what the name of the
Not the Southern Waitress? Kiss My Grits?
Florence. Flo?
Flo?
No, the main room is what they're...
But go see Kostaki. That should be a great show. And then he's at... excuse me. That's the main room in Florence tonight. So I want to make that clear. Also, Duke Tomato and the Power Trio at the Tip Top Deluxe Bar and Grill in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Tip Top. Top shelf.
What a great
number
name.
one. The Tip Top.
Doesn't sound like a place your parents would go in the 50s.
Absolutely.
Hey, they met at the Tip Top Deluxe Bar and Grill. My mom was the cigarette gal.
The Tip Top. The Kit Kat Club.
Yeah.
Lucky Strikes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo-yos, chocolate.
We were so busy yesterday that we neglected to do the Ace Cosby joke of the day. So today we're doing a make good, if you will. And this is our second chapter in the Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick. Yes, Ace.
It's Friday the 13th.
It sure is.
When is it really unlucky to see a black cat?
When is it really unlucky to see a black cat? I don't know when.
When you're a mouse.
Oh, man, he's not kidding. He is not kidding there. That is some bad luck if you're a mouse and you stumble across a black cat.
Is that black cat?
See, because cats eat mice. Let's go back over to the news desk where we have Jess Hooker.
A food stall at the Nottingham Goose Fair in the UK has been selling its cock on a stick for over a century.
The Nottingham Goose Fair?
Yeah. Is it a food stall or is it supposed to be food hall?
Stall.
It is
It's
stall?
a stall at the fair, yeah.
Oh, a stall at the fair.
Yeah,
Got you.
like a
Yeah.
kiosk.
I didn't know they called them stalls.
Stalls, probably because it's wood and it reminds of a horse stall, I would guess. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know that they served cock on a stick.
Well,
if they did that at the state fair, yikes. people would be very confused.
Well, we're going to be there next year. So.
Different name. Oh, yeah.
According to the BBC, Ray Brooks has been selling cockerel-shaped toffee treats for over 70 years.
Sticky toffee pudding.
Becoming a staple of the annual Goose Fair. Now 92, Brooks has sold the business to 33-year-old fair worker Tom Smith, who says he wants to keep the history and tradition of the celebration stall alive.
All right.
Speaking to the BBC, Brooks said making the cocks was a slow process,
Was it?
which started 4 months before the Goose Fair took place.
Oh, yeah.
He said his family has been making cocks on sticks for more than 100 years.
She really hit that.
A process which involved boiling sugar and glucose to 199 degrees Fahrenheit.
So this is a candy.
It's a toffee. I thought it was chicken.
But it's in the shape of a chicken.
Oh, it's not in the shape of a...
That's what I'm gleaning from the way you've read it. And I'm trying to find a picture of this thing. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So it's toffee on a stick.
And it's huge.
Chicken shaped?
Yeah, this thing is the size of a volleyball.
I think dates have
That's a big cock.
And it's on a stick.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say it's probably...
12 inches?
Maybe even a basketball. This thing's probably a solid 12 inches.
12 inches.
How about that?
All right.
Anyone?
What
They'd probably just leave it right there, let them finish the joke on their own.
Freak can handle a 12-inch.
There's a huge sign that says cocks on sticks.
Yeah, I probably can't.
Toffee souvenir tins. Oh, so you can get it in a cup.
What color is it?
Cock in a cup?
It is multicolored, so it looks like a giant chicken.
Oh, okay.
Male chicken.
Male chicken.
What's the other word?
Does it have a gobbler?
Is there a difference between a cock and a rooster?
I think one can impregnate and one can't, right?
I don't know about cock and a rooster.
I know a cock certainly can.
Sure.
A rooster is.
I know a lot of them that can.
A Marcel fan?
That's right. Are we chicken or are we?
And then there's more to it. There is a sign that says giant cocks, 2 pounds 50, medium cocks, 2 pounds.
Okay.
Not the British pounds, not not the weight.
Sure. Absolutely.
Wow, a 2 pound cock would be.
No, I know.
That's a lot. That's a lot of cock.
We're gonna have
too much to handle.
Answering.
Okay.
Have you ever had the sticky toffee pudding?
No.
It's got dates in it, and it's very sweet.
You like
I
dates?
bet it's good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Dates are delicious and delightful.
Never made it.
Would you send me over there?
Now, we had a news story yesterday that I thought was fascinating about the pot pie, the chicken pot pie, in which the tradition is the actual head of the chicken is emerging from the pot pie. And it is so disgusting looking. It reminded me of that scene from the movie Alien.
But it's actually, it's not decorative. It's the actual chicken head.
Yes, it's a real chicken head.
Yes.
And
I don't know that you eat it.
But
What do
it's
you think?
there. It's
it's certainly there.
I didn't care for it, but you're going to make this for us next week. Is that correct?
I'm going to try. I am. Yeah,
I
I'm
look
going
forward
to
to a
put it
chicken
together.
pot pie, but man, just having to stare at that chicken
At
head.
that chicken
That's
head.
the thing. I mean, as I said yesterday, we are so removed from the source of our food in contemporary culture.
Somebody sent me in an email some Hawaiian restaurant that serves a chicken dish.
Same way?
That has, it looks like sliced chicken breast on a plate, and the chicken head is also on the plate.
Wow.
Right there beside it.
Can you at least put a tiny blindfold on it? I don't want to look at its eyes.
I get little glasses, like Barbie glasses.
What happened to the hat? They were going to a little hat.
Oh, we're gonna
Yeah, we definitely need a tiny
hat
hat.
and a blindfold.
Yeah.
Oh, you could go. Yeah, you could go get like a little teeny little doll
Dress it
hat.
up. So if I dress up the chicken,
Oh, little tuxedo.
Yeah,
it,
we're
it
all
feels
for it.
okay.
Little bow tie. Is the head sticking up enough for a little bow tie?
Or a little Lincoln beard.
Well, I guess when I cut it at its neck, I could leave enough room.
You're going to actually cut this chicken up.
I think I'm going to have to buy a whole chicken, or actually, I don't know if my mom has one that I can cook right now. That I can kill.
Could she use a baby chick? Would that be all right?
I don't. No, we're not
little
going to
more
get a lot of chicken out of that.
Disturbing.
No, come on, use your brain. You like 20 of them. 20 baby chicks.
Oh, right. You're right. My bad. Of course. I just have to kill 20 baby
Boy, I had a rough day. What happened? I had to kill 20 chicks.
Now the dish is known as Le Grand Coq.
Yes.
COQ. $30 in London.
Wow.
At a restaurant called Fowl. And
That's actually pretty cheap for a whole chicken.
$30, yeah.
But this is a pot pie.
it's a pot pie. You don't get. You
Oh,
just,
that's-
but
okay.
obviously though, there's a chicken head, and it's really gross looking.
But is it just the head? Isn't it other parts too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
It's
chicken in the
actual chicken
pie,
yeah.
but then
But other parts sticking out of the top.
No,
Just
just
the
the
head.
head.
Oh, it is just the head. Okay. I
So,
thought it had feet and
yeah.
all the other things.
that'd be really gross. One with just the feet sticking out like it drowned in there.
It's like on its back. Yeah.
You know, I don't know that I'd mind going that way, drowning in a big pot pie. My Adidas sticking out the top.
That's true.
Well, we
You just hear faint belching.
took a quart of gravy out of his lungs. He died happy. Right now, we return to Chick McGee. I can see him. He's right over there.
Tell me about it, Tom, and I'll tell you about Raycon and the Everyday Earbuds and a very special time of year. Halloween, Chick? No, not this time. It's happy birthday to Raycon. They're turning 6 years old, and in that time, Raycon made a name for themselves in the premium audio space. Their Everyday Earbuds are known for delivering high-quality audio and thoughtful features like a 32-hour battery life. The in-ear fit that every ear ever made is always comfortable all day long with the Raycon gel tips. And they have 78,000 five-star reviews. And this past year, Raycon also expanded their entire business with the introduction of Raycon Home and Raycon PowerTech. So needless to say, there's a lot to celebrate at Raycon. And to thank everyone who's shown them support in the past 6 years, Raycon is offering 20% off everything on their site and some of the products, select products, up to 40% off. Celebrate Raycon turning 6 with their biggest sale of the year going on now. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom. Use the super secret code birthday to get 20 to 40% off site-wide. That's buyraycon.com/Tom, 20 to 40% off. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Coming up, we're going to have Monday a very special broadcast about frogs mating and how the lady frogs keep themselves from being mounted by the boy frogs.
This is kind of a sad story.
Yeah, it is, but it's hilarious. And we also
does it involve electrocution?
No.
And we also have a story that Josh he's going to lose his mind when he hears it. It's one of my favorites.
Is it a woman marrying herself?
Could be. Maybe it's a woman marrying a duck. I don't know. We'll find out on Monday. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to
Haywood, is there a song that is your most requested song?
Oh, I would guess it would have to do with the toast.
Toast, which I...
How about Fly's Eyes? That's only one of the first ones you ever did on our show.
Fly's Eyes?
Do you know that one?
Yeah.
Really?
Kind of.
You going to get through it all the way?
Well, probably not. But
don't jinx them.
Start the betting.
$20?
Over-under's 3 mistakes.
I know Josh has $700 right now.
Yeah, he's $700.
When do I get that?
You want to bet? You want to bet $700?
No, I'll just take the $700.
Double or nothing.
I'd say 700 he doesn't make it. If there's a problem in the song, you will hear this sound. Okay, go ahead.
That's not the right sound.
That's not the right sound.
The right sound.
No, sorry. If there's a problem in the song, you will hear this sound.
There you go.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, this is what? Fly's Eyes?
Turn her up.
Okay, good.
Turn her up a little bit.
I'm looking at the world through Fly's eyes, looking at the world through Fly's
crowd
eyes,
loves
looking
it.
at the world through Fly's eyes. And you can just buzz off. Well, I think I'll buzz in the front door. I think I'll buzz around the back door screen. I think I'll buzz around your face. And then I'll land on the potato salad. Buzz, 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 buzz. Soulfly. I think I'll land on the horse manure. I think I'll land on the poop du jour. I think I'll land on a squash possum. And then I'll land in your potato salad. Just cleaning my nails. Well, I get up in the morning when the dew is on the dew, and I date a little maggot named Mary Lou. Someday we'll get married and won't think twice, and our kids all look like dancing rice. I'm looking at the world through Fly's eyes, looking at the world through Fly's eyes, looking at the world through Fly. Help me! And you can just buzz. You can just buzz. You can just buzz off.
The genius of Haywood Banks.
That was close.
There we go.
Close.
Some applause.
Hey, it's Josh, and of course, hi, Chick McGee, everybody. Your chance to win a Mini Max Big Green Egg for Bob and Tom at Big Green Egg. Each week, someone will win a Mini Max Big Green Egg.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Pig Skin Pick'em, powered by the Big Green Egg.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest on the computer.
Is that where you go? Are we eligible?
I'm just getting ready for it.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. Everybody, here we go. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. And they're rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, let's back them up. Here we go. Oh, there's 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wheels on a big rig. Okay, the even numbers.
It's an easy one.
Oh, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 wheels on a big rig. And they're rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, by 1.5. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, there's 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6, 7.5, 9, 10.5, 18 wheels. We on a big rig. And they're rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, the odd numbers. Here we go. Oh, there's 1, 3, 5, 7, 11, 9, on a big rig. And they're rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, Roman numeral.
I'm here. I'm ready for this one.
All right, go.
Oh, Oh, there's I, V, 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 I, V, I, V, I, X, 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 I, X, I, X, I, X, I, V, X, V, X, V, I, X, V, I, X, V, I, wheels on a big rig.
Very good.
Roman. Okay, Roman numerals backwards. Here we go.
No.
Oh, there's XVII, XVII, XVI, XV, XIV, XII, XII, XIX, VII, VIV, III, wheels on a big rig. And they're Roman.
All right.
Wow. Zowie. I can't stop mowing down on this thing. Wow.
Eat all you want, Eddie. We'll make more.
Bert Nellie's Muffin. Come by and shove one in your face today. Hey, we'll leave the stereo on for you, and we'll turn it up real loud so you can hear it.
Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
What's harder to raise, boys or girls?
I would guess girls.
Girls. Boys are easy. Just give them a book of matches. They're happy.
Yeah, book of matches and some hands. Oh, yeah.
Until they turn 13, then you give them a Playboy magazine. You won't hear another word out of them until they're 25. Am I right, chick?
You're right.
Oh, yeah.
When you're right, you're right.
Testify.
I ain't seen my oldest boy in 4 years. My oldest boy, he's 17. He's been driving for a year. He's had 27 accidents.
My God.
In fact, I call him the David Copperfield of drivers. Oh, yes, because it's magic. Because to hear him tell it, stuff just appears out of nowhere and he hits it. And he's stupid. He always comes with the same excuse. I mean, he's not even a good liar. He's like, I had to swerve to miss a deer. 27 deer. Well, maybe she get me some deer whistles for my car. I said, son, you need mailbox whistles because that's the only thing you've been killing. Mailman can't even deliver in the neighborhood no more. He just hands me the mail and he goes, you figure the stuff out. I'm done.
The Detroit Pistons, former champs of basketball. I have so many souvenirs, it's hard to list them all. I have piston pants. I have piston shorts. I have piston beer mugs. Sometimes people don't even notice. I have piston ashtrays. I have piston shoes. I have piston basketballs. When I dribble, they do too.
Bob and Tom, 24/7. Oh, yeah.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. There's Jess Hooker at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Tom Griswold, and I remain Chick McGee. Thank you.
Your loyal servant, Chick McGee.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you very much. A couple quick things. I'd like you to check out bobandtom.com/contest. Find out about winning the Big Green Egg Mini Max. You could be like Mr. Corey Cravey of Clovis, California. We talked to Corey yesterday. Cool guy. Really fun talking to him. And he made some picks with Chick McGee, but he already won himself the Big Green Egg Mini Max last week, 13 of 14. See how you're doing. You can also adjust your picks prior to the games.
Is that right?
That's right. Details at bobandtom.com/contest. Win yourself that Big Green Egg Mini Max. Now, also, I did mention Kostaki Economopoulos tonight at the main room, Florence, Alabama. That'll be cool. And once again, Duke Tomato and the Power Trio at the Tip Top Deluxe Bar and Grill, Grand Rapids, Michigan, coming up Saturday night. That'll be a great show. Right now, it's time to check in with
Today in History.
Okay, I haven't really looked at
Here's your correspondent.
Okay, I want to start with some birthdays.
October 13.
The comedian Lenny Bruce. There's an interesting movie about Lenny made by Dustin Hoffman.
And Valerie Perrine.
Yeah. Very good movie. I saw the stage play
He was, I think Dustin was nominated for an Oscar, I think.
And it's my understanding every word spoken when he was on stage were the words of the great Lenny Bruce. Let's see. Happy birthday, jazz bassist Ray Brown.
Not familiar with Mr. Ray Brown.
No one is.
Is that
Mrs. Brown doesn't know who
Is that Jackson Brown's
lovely daughter?
How about
Jackson's
this one? How about this
father,
one?
or- okay.
Happy birthday to the singer-songwriter named Paul Simon.
Oh, not the
not the senator,
representative
yeah.
from Illinois?
No, he was in the band Simon and Schuster, as opposed to Simon and Garfunkel.
We publish books.
The sounds of pages turning.
Like a book
But
over
isn't
trouble.
Simon and Schuster, is it a Simon and Schuster, Carly Simon's dad or uncle?
I think there's a relation there.
Did you watch the show Simon and Simon?
I did. I loved Simon and Simon. I was a Rick man. I liked Rick Simon the best. That's me.
Okay.
Firmly in Rick Simon's
Isn't
camp.
that the one guy?
Gerald McCraney.
He's a great actor.
He's pretty good.
He's really good.
He is
Not
good.
bad.
Here's one for you, Chick. Happy birthday to the great Jerry Rice.
Number, what was he, 80? 80? Yeah, 80.
Born in 1962.
San Francisco 49ers. Wide receiver.
I mean, if George Foreman has a grill, why doesn't Jerry Rice have like a
steamer, a rice cooker?
It's probably
I
not
understand that
not a lot of money in rice cookers. I don't
the
know.
legend is that they offered a bunch of people the George Foreman grill.
3 or 4, I think, before
Everybody
George.
turned it down
Oh,
except
wow.
George. Yeah. He didn't have anything to do with it. I didn't put
Good
his name
decision.
This is a quiz question only for Miss Hooker. I want to see if you know
What
the
if
answer.
I know
to
it?
this one. Okay. You'll blurt it out, embarrassing yourself.
Saved by the bell.
On this date in 1969, Nancy Kerrigan was born. Remember who she is?
Yeah, she's a ice skater.
Right.
Figure skater.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got her knee bashed.
You know, I know you're trying to have a conversation.
No,
but when you, I understand. I see what the score is. But when you ask somebody a question and they answer it correctly and you act like you've just seen something so miraculous.
Look, I appreciate it. I need all the encouragement. that I
It's
can
like
get.
he's just watched a monkey tie a shoe.
Yes! That's what it makes you
I
feel.
can't believe he did it.
Oh, look at that. Jess got that question wrong.
Miracle.
I don't.
It was one of those
I'm
things.
in favor.
Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya Harding was the biggest story on Earth for about, I don't know, what, a year, and then it went away. And I just was wondering if you
But
were...
no, it was replaced with
Yeah, I
something
was a
else.
kid
and
when it
forget-
happened.
OJ.
Forget what
I watched
were we really?
an half hour
Oh, God, yeah.
I, Tanya the other day.
That's a very well done movie.
Great job.
Except they don't really make it clear that whole note thing was fudged. Yeah, they did it. They planned it, and she knew. Okay.
Of course she did.
Happy birthday to the great Sacha Baron Cohen. Very fine, writer, actor.
Sexy time.
What could be funnier? Now
That'll never get tired.
My wife.
I
love it too.
Pound for pound, that first movie is as funny as anything.
Yes.
Oh God, when he walks out of the bathroom with the bag.
God.
And you
What
know
kind
that
of a
was-
cheese is this?
Oh God! In 1792, the cornerstone was laid for what would become the White House. The Executive Mansion became the White House later on, and the cornerstone was laid, and there wasn't that much laying going on in that White House until Kennedy got in there.
Wasn't what'd you say? Teddy Roosevelt?
Yeah, he renamed it.
Started the White House. Yeah, we learned that the other
Executive
day. Right?
Mansion was a little too stuffy.
Yeah.
White House, hey, good description. It's
I
white.
like mansion. I want my president to live in a mansion. I'm a president for
But he
God's
gets, you know, something that bugs me.
President
President lives there for free. They're paying him plenty of dough. He should have a mortgage just like the rest of us.
What is it, like $400K or something?
It's enough. I mean, they're all taking money from somewhere. Let's see.
Is that right?
Yeah. In
That's where the
2000,
government gets you.
2016, Bob Dylan was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature, which I object to.
Well, he kind of did too.
Bob is a great songwriter. He's not writing books and poems.
Particularly a great singer.
You don't give a pizza place the award for the best steaks. I'm just saying.
Mr. President.
Okay, what do you got over there?
Yeah, Mr. What a great introduction. What do you got over there?
I'm trying to lower everyone's expectations.
Here's what we learned today on the show, Tom. Tom talked us through picking up dog poop while walking his dogs. He got the bags, and then he threw the bag into a fan. And
By mistake, I hit the fan, literally.
The fan. And I said that I have a Ziploc bag that I use for my puppy dogs, and
that's non-biodegradable.
And Jess mentioned that she used the bag and used 2 compartments so she could pick up twice the amount of poop that anyone else could. And then a gentleman emailed and said he did the same thing with rubbers. Tom's girls have 8 tickets for the Taylor Swift movie, although he says that he's going to be driving a separate vehicle.
I don't blame you.
I don't blame you at all.
When that popcorn's done, I am out.
But they're going to have a great time.
Taylor Swift was in Kansas City last night to watch her not boyfriend.
They're not dating.
Play for the Kansas City Chiefs. That's, of course, Travis.
And
they won 19-8. And
but the significance of that is
they won by 11. And the spread was 10.5. And never forget this: you can't use olive oil in your chainsaw; it'll lock up. That's Jess Hooker's wisdom.
And you can't use it to get a nice cast iron pan.
Yes.
All seasoned.
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind if you're doing that this fall.
Okay.
Thank you so much. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.